So today it's 2,000 point game, as said, Custodes versus Grey Knights, and we're playing the mission Vital Intelligence. So the Vital Intelligence mission is a hold 2, hold 3 mission. So you get 5 points for holding 2 objectives, 5 points for holding an additional objectives of 3, and then you get 5 points if you hold more than your opponent. So if you hold 2 and your opponent only holds 1, you get 5 points, and then you get an additional 5 points for holding more. Okay? And the mission itself does have its own special rule, where if you hold an objective and then leave it, you still hold it until your opponent comes and takes it off you.
Yeah, very nice, guys. Very nice.
Yeah. So should we go over the lists?
Yeah. Do you want to start first?
I'll go first. Yep. So I'm running a single battalion of Custodes. It's exactly 2,000 points, and I've got 11 CP. Leading it is Trajan Volores, and then I've got a basic shield captain with the Gatekeeper Relic Sentinel Blade, and then I have 2 units of Sagittarium Guard. They're the 4 drill guys carrying the heavy bolters, and 1 unit of 4 Custodian Guard, 1 with a shield, 3 with spears. I've got 5 of the 4 drilled Alaris Terminators. Yep. The new ones. Very excited to be using those today, and they've got Storm Bolters and Power Fists. I also have the Galatas Contemptor Dreadnought with the sword and shield, and he's got the Eternal Pennant Relic, or Stratagem on him, so he gets +1 attack and he rerolls charges. I've got a unit of Sisters of Silence, just the normal basic bolter girls. I like to use them, having them for doing secondaries. And then I have the Venatari, or Venerati.
Yeah.
Birdmen. I've got 5 of those now, upgraded from 3. Very excited. And that is my list. We'll do your list and then we'll do secondaries, yeah?
Yep, so I am running the Grey Knights again today. The same list as we've seen on the last sort of 2 times I've used them. But we're going to go with it again. So leading the charge is the Warlord.
Hey, if it's not broken, you don't fix it, right?
Yeah, basically. So leading the army today is Voldus, Grandmaster Voldus. He is my Warlord with the Warlord trait. I believe it's called Warp Shaper, so he basically gains an additional spell. He knows, I don't know their names, I just know what they do, so I do apologise, but it is, I can change my tide.
Yep.
I get -1 to be wounded for an infantry unit. I gain a command point, or, the big one, I can make a unit shoot in my psychic phase and move, but if I do that, it can't do anything else.
Okay.
That's quite useful. In my second HQ slot, I have a Brother Captain. He is really useful for his double range smite aura within 6. He is running Sanctuary today.
Yep.
That is +1 invul. Then I've got a Chaplain. His invocation is pick a unit and their Psi and Nemesis weapons gain additional AP. So again, really useful with obviously strats that allow my Storm Bolters to become Psi weapons, and it makes those Nemesis weapons, some of them -3, some of them -4. So just really useful there. His power is Astral Aim, sorry.
Yep.
So he can pick a unit, and they basically can shoot, and they ignore cover. So they don't need line of sight, and they ignore any cover benefits.
That's useful.
Yeah, really, really useful. So that's the HQs. Going into the troops, it is just pretty simple. You see it on the screen there, 6 units of strikes. They all have the exact same thing. They don't actually have the falchions, they're just normal swords. And they all have the same spell, being Gate of Infinity. We didn't want to complicate things with having them all with different spells, because that can just get really sort of hard to manage, in my opinion. So we've just gone with that there. Then moving over to the elites, we have 2 units of Paladins, 1 unit of 9 with 6 Halbards, 2 Staves and a Demon Hammer, and 1 unit of 8 with 5 Falchions, 2 Staves and a Demon Hammer. And then last but not least, we've got the little hero, the Paladin Ancient. He has got the relic, again, don't know what it's called. I believe it's the Scrolls of Zularis or something, where basically all units within 6 get exploding 6s in combat. And he's got Gate of Infinity.
Very nice.
Power.
So I'm just going to bring up Joe's list for you guys to see, as I forgot to pick up the image earlier, but Joe did a great job. So yeah, here it is. Look, in all of its glory right there. The new Terminators are made a showing, right?
Yeah, new Terminators and 2 extra Venatari.
Because the people have been asking for 5s.
They want 5s. They want the symmetry, 5s across the board. But then, because I got 5 of those in, I only got 4 Custodian Guard in. Killed me, it did.
It's all right.
But secondaries.
Secondaries.
I have gone for grind them down.
Yep.
engage in all fronts, and abhor the witch.
Cool. And I have gone with engage in all fronts,
Yeah.
deploy scramblers, and while we stand we fight. And my while we stand we fights for this game are Voldus and the Teenage Paladins. So
Okay. So I've gone after those then.
you've got to go after them.
And just to kind of...
Got a question. Jack is wondering why Jake is holding his trophy, apparently.
Yeah, I was going to address the old elephant in the room.
Well,
Why is Jake the undisputed champion against the Joe versus Jake off? It's like the Bake Off, but it's like the Jake Off.
Yeah. We can go. We can spin it by I am the undefeated champion, or we can go. Steve just threw me this beforehand, and I've just been holding it ever since.
Yeah.
This is the grudge match people want to see, the Joe versus the Jake, because last time you guys showed down, there was a bit of controversy, wasn't there?
Well, Joe basically
Joe
told
went-
me what to do to win.
There was a little bit of coaching.
Yeah, it got to turn 5, and I was like, if you just do this,
Do
you,
this,
win.
you win.
And then he did it.
And
And
then
we're
I,
like, no, it doesn't. Oh, it does.
and then I intervened as well.
Yeah, I misplayed one thing in that game as well. I moved an Honor Gajun caller that I shouldn't, and if I had, I would have still won anyway. But
So
it
we're
was
just
a combination of the two.
so Jake just rubbing the salt in the wound there. Look.
Also, it's our best armies on the stream, isn't it? Because I've got a win in that with the Grey Knights, and you've done really well with the Custodes. So
I
it's
noticed how
our-
you didn't say the word win in that.
You beat Steve's Emperor's Children.
That was the one
was
and only
before
win
it.
I've had on the stream.
And that was the day when we rocked up and realised I had an illegal list there to change it on.
Oh yeah, we
'cause
did.
you can't take Fabius Bartle without taking his creatures.
You did all the chat. No, you can't take his special detachment. And you went through the list, and then like halfway through the chat was like, "Well, that's illegal, so you can't do that."
So we changed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
So we've got this. This is on the line.
this is on the line
This
today,
is what we're
guys.
playing for. This beautiful Vanguard Tactics trophy. It says first place. Let's just
Yeah.
put that there.
I just need to learn my pace myself on this one.
Yeah.
Last 2 games have gone in a bit,
Got a bit gun
gone for the throat,
You've-
like on my first movement.
Yeah, you're a bit aggressive. You need to tone it
But this
down,
army's quite ponderous, so it should be all right. So now it's the important roll-off.
So what dice?
I'm on the red dice. Jake
Oh.
is on
I'll just grab this black
on
dice
the
here.
black dice. So I have rolled a 4.
A 2.
So that means I'm going first then.
Pace yourself.
Now, Jay, remember
So
what we talked about?
This is going to be a lesson in self-control.
This is a 5-turn game, remember,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yep.
It's not 1 and then everything else is surplus.
Yeah. So,
What I'll do, I'll move around this side for
All right
when
then.
you're doing your movement, just so we can stay distant,
Yeah.
just in case.
so just to go over the terrain, are we on the top down?
You are now.
Yeah, whilst we're on the top, so obviously we've got the 2 sets of shipping containers in the corner. Those are shipping containers. If you're touching them, you get your cover save.
If you're behind them. If
you're
you're on top of
behind
them,
them-
you don't.
Oh, if you're behind them, you get cover save. If you're on top of them, you don't. These are your standard obscuring buildings, but they are open where they are open. So if there's a window, you can shoot through it. If it's blocked off, you can. Obviously, if you're stood behind it and you're shooting through it,
So
Then-
this is this one as
yeah,
well.
same for that one.
That one.
You cannot see them because they're obscuring. These are impassable. Infantry can move through it, but they cannot end inside it.
Yep.
Okay, and then you've got the archway, which is always, we found this quite difficult to play. So what we've done is you can shoot through it if you can see through it.
Yeah.
But if you are inside it or touching it, you get your cover save.
So it's basically a ruin, but it doesn't have the obscuring keyword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's basically just 2 walls, really.
Yeah.
Now has a little walkway as well.
And
And
then
the reason why we use it every week, guys, is because it acts as our beautiful little dice tray for you.
Yeah.
So it's a kill 2 birds with 1 stone kind of gig. Every piece of terrain now needs to come with a high archway for us to use, and we are working on a new set of terrain, which should, fingers crossed, be available for next week. Joe is desperately painting it as we speak. So
it's so much fun.
furiously painting. Anyway, so we'll head back over to Joe. Your turn 1, mate.
All right then, so I'm going to start off with an advance on the
Ooh.
Venatari for 2. So they go
A big 2.
14. It means that this guy here is going to go on that objective.
And what's the range on them again? 18.
18-inch, but they're pistol, so it means they can't shoot.
They can't shoot. Very nice, Jay.
It means I can grab that and get that engage, sit on that objective. Then I can't see anything down there, so I'm going to advance this unit of Sagittarium. Okay, 7.
So we've had a question from Matthew, and he said, do Custodes have a way to deal with mass smites?
They have an inbuilt 6+ feel no pain versus mortal wounds from in the psychic phase. They also have 2 stratagems. They have one where if there's a psychic power cast within 12 inches of them, I can roll a dice on a 4+. It just turns it off. And then I've got another one where if you're targeting the unit itself, then, and that's from any range, you can roll a dice on a 4+. You can turn it off. You've also got the Sisters of Silence, which I run in my Custodes list. Normally they're for like bannering or doing scrambling, but in this kind of matchup, you kind of want them to go out in front of your army because they're the closest model, but you cannot cast psychic powers on them. They also have a stratagem, which is 18-inch range, like the Custodes one, roll a dice on a 4+, turn it off.
And it's also just a quick note, the tide I'm starting in is the +1 damage smite. So all my smites are 2 damage.
Double smite.
Double
Nice.
smite. I don't think I've moved out of that so far.
That's too good.
Yeah, there's some other useful ones, but
Also got another question from Obsec Tactics 2. Any news on when the VT series might be starting up again, or do I just need to be a little bit more patient? Okay, so
that's what that's from.
so actually this week we had a bit of a chat, myself and the guys at Foreground or Factorum here. We're busily building a gaming store underneath our studio, which will be able to host up to 64-man events in the future. So we're making some pretty big waves downstairs. Which means that, essentially we're going to be able to host events here, which is going to be awesome, as well as at potentially other venues around the country. But we have been talking about what we're going to be doing. So if you stay tuned and stay patient for a little bit longer, we're going to have some dates for you as well. Right. So Jack has also asked, what is the Grey Knight litany that you've gone for today, Jake?
What as in the tide?
The litany that the chaplain has.
Oh, it's the +1 AP to Psi and Nemesis weapons.
Very nice.
So that's quite useful. You right there, buddy?
I've just given that dice a bit of a timeout.
He rolled 5 ones on it.
I rolled 5 runs in a row for my advances.
Did I touch it?
Probably.
It's the curse. You looked at it.
And these guys are just going to spread out a little bit like that. I've got nothing to shoot at, so that's the end of my turn 1.
Coolio.
You're done.
I'm literally done.
Well, this is a complete opposite change to what we're normally seeing from Joe.
So if I move him like that,
Oh, just remember as well, you're getting it. You're on 12 command points.
I'm on 12 command points. Yeah, because
So what did you score at the end of your turn then, Joe?
engage for 2.
Strong.
Yeah.
I
Does
like
it say sadly? Engage for 2?
And I'm only going to be on 2 objectives as well. Because I only rolled 1s on my advances.
Not good.
Probably could have re-rolled that one.
Yeah. Do you want to? I don't mind.
No, it's all right.
No? Cool.
All right, we'll keep it as is.
Oh,
It'll be a slow burn, this one.
nice.
Mate, the dice are telling you, Joe, slow down.
Calm down, Joe.
Just because it's a 6, you don't have to use every inch, all right?
I will. Every time.
Every time. You can't tell me. Right.
What's this?
Well, they have storm bolters.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay, then. So, Jake, over to your
my turn 1.
turn 1.
So I gain a CP, so I'm on 13. So.
Is your litany gone off, Jake?
Oh, yeah.
Did you roll it?
I'll do it
Start
on...
of the battle round for old Grey Knights.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
But carry on.
I'll do it on this unit. It won't matter. There we go.
Oh, must be nice to roll something other than a 1.
You can't talk, Jay. This is like your comeuppance now.
Yeah.
Me and Joe were playing yesterday, and I was just trying something out. Had some fire dragons and a wave serpent, and Joe blew up said transport, and I rolled 7 1s out of 10. So I lost 7 dragons. So me and Joe agreed that I would re-roll that dice.
You only lost 2 on the re-roll.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
7 is a classic. Yeah.
What's that there?
that's when you know. When you're trying to make fire dragons work, it's clearly a no.
The game's telling you.
But guys,
Just stop.
next week you are going to see the almighty Craft World,
Yes.
ran by myself, a throwback to the 90s, where I'm taking a 90s
It was
Craft
acceptable in
World
the 80s
list
army.
against Jake's Ultramarines list with Rabute Gulliman. We'll be getting a debut next week.
So the Ultramarines aren't the 90s one.
No,
Big booty.
no, but my Fire Dragons and Striking Scorpions will be making an appearance.
It's quite tasty.
I mean, I'm not sure how the game's going to go. Okay, I probably know how it's going to go.
It'll be good fun, either way.
What are we doing now?
Right, so I've just done some movement.
Yep.
So I've just moved them out here so they can shoot them sisters. Move them here so then when I get that, hopefully I'll get that astral aim off. Actually, speaking of that, I will just move the chaplain just a bit over there. And that is movement phase. So as I said, just shuffled everybody a bit around. Got move this strike squad here just so I can get some more paladins around here. And now we're into the psychic phase. So I'm going to start with +1 CP. So need a 5. That is off. Because I get +1 to cast.
Very nice.
They have a 24-inch smite because of the cover captain.
Had a question here from David Bannister. He says he really likes the terrain. Where is it from? So all the terrain is, or majority of the terrain is from Foreground, and you can get that onto the Foreground website. And if you're an Academy student, you will also get a nice exclusive discount.
Yeah, the range is called Herbs Mortis.
Herbs Mortis, yeah. So as you can see, very detailed terrain. It's like a sort of premium Premier range. Takes a little bit longer to build than some of the other terrain that we normally use for the VT series, because obviously that's more our tournament competitive terrain. This is a lot more detailed, but obviously all comes pre-painted as well. So yeah, by the time it is built, it is literally ready to go. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Awesome.
And massive thank you to Foreground and also, you know, all of our other sponsors as well, Siege Studios, Entoyment for helping us out with our models, and also JW Wargaming for the map.
Right. So I'm going to do -1 to wound on these Terminators.
Yep.
Or these Paladins. That is also off on a 7.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to do the shoot and move power, but I'm going to spend 1 CP, which means that I can roll 3 dice and pick the 2 highest when doing it.
Don't roll 3 ones though.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 CP for that. So that would be an 8. Thank you.
Nearly called it.
Cool. So this unit will get to shoot at those sisters there.
Oh.
So that will be 5 will be in range. 6? No, just 5. 5. I will. I think I can use Cybolt ammunition. It's just when they shoot. So it's not
It's when they. Yeah.
So and then it means I can still use it in my other phase. So I'll spend it now. So it's 2 CP to do that.
Treat yourself, Jake. Treat yourself.
Go crazy. Got CP to burn.
Exactly. 12, 16, 20. So freeze to hit.
Yep.
No rerolls, unfortunately.
Oh, sad times.
Don't reroll that one. And then this will be strength 5.
So 3s.
Freeze, and it'll be -2 because -1 for Cybolt, -1 for the Litany.
Yeah.
So that is 10.
10. So -2.
-2.
They don't get a cover save because they're like the containers.
Yeah.
So they're on 5s. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, dead.
Ah.
Right.
It just meant that you can push out and start doing me with mortal wounds turn 1.
Yeah. Right, and now they get to move, so they'll move right back in here. All nice and safe. So this guy, so the front guy there will end up there. So basically they'll all be able to make it back into the building nice and safe.
Where are you deploying your scrambler, Jake?
Oh yeah,
In his deployment zone.
my deployment zone, yeah. That one, that unit. Oh no, sorry, this unit.
Yep.
They're not doing anything. Right. Can I? Do I have to stay in my deployment zone for the whole turn? So I can't gate them off.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. You want to anyway. I'll do, so that's Voldus done.
Yeah.
I'll then do Astral Aim from the Chaplain into these Paladins here.
Yep.
So that is off on a 9.
Yep.
I will do Sanctuary into this unit of Terminators, or Paladins, sorry,
Okay.
from the Brother Captain. That is not off. That'll be fine. I won't reroll that. I'll do anything there. This unit could gate. So currently I'm only on one objective, so I just need to tie you into another. So I could gate over there. I could.
Thomas said Custodes will be getting stronger lists each time, apparently.
Yeah, what we kind of want to do with the armies going forward is like every battle report we kind of use something. We kind of put like a new unit in, like try something different, you know?
Yeah, it's all about getting that repetition in, seeing what's working, seeing what needs tweaking. It's exactly what we teach on the academy. Keep a lot of the list the same and make subtle tweaks.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what you want to be doing at all times when you're creating a list, is come up with a concept, work it, get your repetitions in, gain your experience, and fill gaps where you feel like it's lacking slightly.
Yeah, because like I found that like I didn't enjoy the bike captain in the Custodes list, but I thought if I drop him, I can put in 2 more Venatari. And then I was like, I'm not quite happy with the normal Terminators, so I'll put the 4-drop Terminators in and see what they do.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So little subtle changes.
I'm going to gate this unit from themselves.
Yep.
That's a 7.
Where are they going?
So they're going to go. Actually, I'll pick up one just in case, so we remember now. It's just the fact of 9 takes me to there, so I'll be able to hold the objective.
Yep.
That's fine. I'll pop them there. I would have gated with this chap, but he wasn't in range. Sort of through there. I can all see. They're seeing a bit skewy, but that's only just because of all the rubble. Right, and that is.
So how many objectives are you on, Jake?
I'm now on 2.
You're now on 2.
Yeah, so I'm matching Joe and at least getting a point. So.
And you'll get the benefit from cover.
Yeah, and then it means he has to come over there to get me off. But now we're in the shooting phase.
Yeah, see, what would have been really interesting just looking at here is, what if you would have, I don't know where the 9 inches are, but is it possible to string out that 5-man unit so you take up the middle one as well? Is that at all possible? Because that also acts as a nice little movement block then to that unit.
Let's put one there.
So you want to be a little bit closer. That's it. Use your 2 inches. You don't have to even be that.
Can I have the
Oh yeah, have the little doodah.
It's way easier.
There you go, have the doodah.
So that one needs to stay there.
So now what you've got there is a really good move block then for those Terminators. It just prevents them just from going wherever they want.
Then that one, I think he just needs to go slightly back. But I'm still holding the objective. There we go.
Very
That is
nice.
correct. Thank you.
No problem. So these little subtle things that make, not a massive difference, but again, we want to show you just, slightly different ways to play the game to take your, knowledge to that next level.
It's also good as well because obviously where you get the top down, it shows like how much looking at the board is such a big deal.
Absolutely.
I didn't see that from my view. You can see it from there. Right, that is the end of my psychic phase though.
Yep.
No more psychic powers. So we're on to the shooting phase. So I'm going to start with these guys.
Yep.
Then another TCP. I'll spend another TCP. Takes you down to 9 to put them in side bolt ammunition again.
Okay.
And they will shoot the Sagittarium. So they are all in range. And because they have Astral Aim on them, they ignore line of sight.
And what's their strength?
Strength 5 now.
Oh, they're strength 5, so they're winning me on 4s.
Yeah. If I didn't side bolt, they would be strength 4.
Okay. And are you getting any rerolls?
Reroll 1s from Voldus.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
Wow, that's a bold move, Joe.
And turn off those reroll 1s. Puts me down to 10.
Nice.
Just means that it's a little less efficient.
There is a strat I could spend here to give them +1 to hit, but I'm not going to. I want to keep the CPs in the bag here, just in case. So There is 9 of them, so that will be 20. No, not 28, 36 shots. So 20.
This unit does get a lot of firepower.
So there's 33 dice here.
Yeah.
So I'll just re-roll 3 of them.
Okay.
And this is hitting on 3s.
Yep. And then just re-roll 3 of
I'll
those.
just re-roll 3 of these. That was...
Yeah, there's quite a lot of ones in there. Totally worth 2 CP.
Yeah, well that was about 6
How much damage are these? 1?
Just 1,
Yeah.
and then -1. The other ones were -2 because of the litany.
Yeah.
So 4s to wound. It was weighing up like -1. Obviously, it puts you on 3s,
Yeah.
but it's more the strength, so at least I'm wounding you on 4s.
How many is that?
That is
SM,
13.
SM Battle Reports have joined the chat. Holla.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Pardo
Oh.
from the gang.
We've also got Aaron, the number 1 Grey Knight player in the world, watching.
Oh, he's back.
Just to help you out, Jake.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, I've lost. You've killed
I killed one.
exactly 1.
It is a
that
great day.
Now we will be punished for that.
And then I will shoot with this unit.
Yeah.
So obviously the few of them will be -1 for shooting through that.
Well, they won't be able to see because
Oh, we
if
can't
you're
see
yeah
the
because
block.
it's, 'cause
Oh,
it's
that's
obscuring. So
So this one can see,
Yeah.
and these 2.
yeah,
So I'll do them 2 and him into them,
yeah,
and I'll do these 2 into the Terminators.
cool.
I'll just double. Yep. So the 2 into the Terminators I'll do first. So these are just 3s to hit. And what toughness are they?
5.
So I'll need 5s to wound. None. And then another.
So, a quick question from the chat. Guys, can you fall back a unit into a transport? Yes,
Yes,
you
you
can. Yeah, I've actually made a little infographic. So, we'll be doing some little tactical infographics over on our Instagram page. So, they'll be coming out hopefully soon when I finish all those off. But yeah, little things like that just to clear up some of those, commonly asked questions. But yeah. Also, someone's asked any chance of seeing the Harlequins hit the field in the future? Very soon.
Very, very soon.
We're probably talking a couple of weeks. I just need to paint another 30. So, but they are on the way. Don't you worry.
It's been 30. For
Who's playing that?
what?
Who's playing the Queen? I don't know.
Oh, she's playing with. The
Oh no,
Queen.
but who's playing against them?
I imagine it'll probably be me on.
Well, you
Rough
two
Edge
can,
with that one.
whoever
up.
whoever loses this game can play the Harlequins. There we go. Look, now there's a real stake on the line.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Who gets?
You mean
taught
whoever
a Harlequin
whoever
lesson?
throws this game the most? You mean?
No, no, I don't want to play Harlequins, right?
Yes.
So this is into the Sagittarius.
So if you don't want to play the Harlequins, you've got to win today. There we go. Look, Chapter Master of Valric's also in the chat as well.
A minus?
No minus.
Oh, that's fine.
Awesome. Hello, Valrak. You and him can have your little funny bit.
He says all these people in the chat and only one undefeated champion. Oh, thanks, mate.
And that is that. Because they can't shoot anyway
No.
because they did it in the psycho phase. So at the end of my turn, I will not actually get. I won't get engage because I'm not got a unit over there.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get. Obviously, while we stand, we fight, won't get. And we started scramblers in my deployment zone.
Yeah.
But I have obviously you don't get grind, so that's all right.
Sad times. That's fine.
No grind for Joe.
Right,
No
but I start my turn with a massive 5.
Five. Like the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
Joe, you said you were going to do a Steve and get clean 80 points today.
You said
No.
10, 10, 10, 10.
Well, now it's going to be 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Right, guys, I've done it. You've been watching Vanguard Tactics.
Yeah. Right then.
Sweet.
And I also will try and add up the points correctly.
Oh yeah.
So
It's-
I don't get Joe really excited that he's got a draw and
It
then
was just
crush
lots.
him.
It was just lots of maths, and then I was looking at the score, and then I was like, I thought it looked wrong. That's why I was diddling it up, and I was like, what? I'm not missing anything. Surely I'm not. Later we found out I was, but it's okay. It showed painting was the winner, and we had a nice little Joe cameo.
The hobby one.
The hobby one.
I'm going to advance him. 4. So he's going 9.
I like using the Grey Knights. They're fun. I always say it every stream. I really like using the Grey Knights. Anyway, I got to use the 2 Wound Marines last time. I was on the stream using Ultramarines. I've gone back to the Tried and trusted.
CPs, guys, how many you on?
I'm on 9.
And I'm back up to 11. Happy days.
Oh, happy days.
We got a super chat,
Sweet.
and it's from Ginger Steve.
Oh.
Good to see Joe get to go to No Retreat Legends. He said he was a bit worried if he had stayed at home, who would carry Steve's bag, iron his shirts, etc.
It's just
Good old Ginger Steve.
I mean, Ginger Steve, number one, thank you for your super chat donation. That will be going to whatever model you would like us to donate it towards. Also, what I've decided is, if you guys, let's say you're like, right, Jake, I really want to see you use a unit of 5 Purgigators, all with silencers,
Yeah.
and you give us the exact money for it, we will
Go and buy it.
name the sergeant
Oh.
after the person that donated that exact amount of money. So just look on the Games Workshop site, see how much it is, and then you will be so you could be Sergeant Ginger Steve of the Custodes.
I want Sergeant Table Chair Seat for the Grey Knights.
So again, I want you guys to know that we're putting your money back onto the table so we can bring you more models or new camera equipment, whatever it might be. So if you don't specify what you want us to put it towards, but again, it has to be the exact amount for us to name it after you, obviously. But everything else will go towards more camera gear, so we can get a 4th camera and all those other bits of tech that we'll use to, make this as professional as we possibly can. Bit of shuffling there, Joe, with the Birdmen.
yeah.
And the Sagittarium is sort of shuffled onto that objective up there.
Yeah.
With the... Who is it? Shield Captain?
There's a shield captain here.
Yeah. And then you've
And
got
then
the Bike Captain.
Big dog is here. Old Trajan Valores.
Matthew Atwood's also reminded people to smash the like button. I really appreciate that as well. Hit the likes,
Turn on notifications.
like, comment. It really, really helps us out. Just reach more people.
Yes.
And remember, guys, just sharing our battle reports with your friends is just a really good way to, obviously, if you like the way that we play the game in terms of our intent, our big thing on sportsmanship, it's a really good way to subtly encourage other people as well to adopt the same mindset.
Start the battle round, I'll do the litany.
Yep.
Yeah, it's off. So same litany on that Paladin unit again.
Yeah. I'm going to start off with this unit here in the shooting phase.
Okay.
Of Sagittarium shooting at that Terminator squad.
Cool.
Only 3 can see.
So you'll be -1 to hit
Yeah.
and -1 to wound
Ooh.
because of Voldus' spell. I didn't get Sanctuary off though.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
He says, I care not.
Yep. And your toughness 4.
I'm toughness 4, but you did roll... Oh no, he re-rolls 1s, isn't it? Not all.
Reroll 1s. And then, so I would be winning on 3s, now winning
Now
on
it's
4s. And now I get to reroll 1s. So that is 3 saves,
3 saves.
-1. So it's just only 2 up save.
My 2 up save. So here we go.
Who do you think's going to win, guys? Is it going to be the Grey Knights or is it going to be the boys in gold? Who is going to be taking home the trophy today? Vote below.
Don't
Get
want
your
it
votes in.
Don't want it to leave me. We've had its whole 15 minutes together.
Then this unit here is going to shoot at them.
Sweet. So is that the same thing? Yeah.
Exact same gun. Reroll 1s. Hitting on 3s.
Look
now.
at them 6s.
Look at that
Yeah.
spicy roll, Joe.
If only I'd exploded in 6s, that would have been brilliant.
That's hot. There's some hot dice.
I know.
That's hot.
I'm not re-rolling any wounds. So that is 5. That is 9 saves at -1.
And what damage is it?
2.
Oh. Oh no. 1 fail. So that will put 1 paladin down to 1 wound. So I'll pop it on this chap at the back.
Nice.
That was those paladins right at the back there, wasn't it?
With Mr. Mohawk Man.
Oh, Mr. Mohawk, yeah.
And now it is the charge phase.
Steve's charge phase. Every charge phase is a Steve
It's
phase.
the Stephen charge.
I'm going to start off with the Dreadnought
Yeah.
into this strike squad.
They will stare at you angrily.
He's rolled a 5,
Oh, that looks small.
but I am within 6.
Of course
So
you
that's
are.
right. But he
Joe,
can re-roll
Joe,
it, I
Mr.
think.
Efficiency, just
know.
always happens just to get enough.
It happens as you need it.
Then the Terminator's going to go in. It's probably overkill. They rolled a 4, but I am within 3. luckily.
Aaron said, what's your second litany you've gone for?
Second litany?
Yeah.
What, on the chaplet? Did you get 2? Do we mean litanies or tides?
Litanies.
I thought he only gets 1.
Well, you'll get litany and obviously the main one, which
Oh,
is...
the hate.
Yeah.
Oh, the other litany's the -1 for nemesis and psi weapons.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So I got that off, so that's why I was -2 when shooting the sisters.
Cool.
I don't know what it's called. Invocation of psi weapons.
Right, we've got a fantastic super chat here of $28. I've always wanted to be a shadow seer. Keep up the good work regardless. The Incarn is fun to run, but I can never figure out how aggressive should I be. Should I be rushing him forward with my quins or...
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, thanks to your super chat donation, I don't know if I can fit the Incarn in my craft world list next week.
I think you should just do it anyway.
I will put... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do Drakari versus Harlequins, because we're going to be streaming the debut on the Tuesday night. We'll be using the new Drakari Codex on the 23rd. Tuesday the 23rd?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah, so Tuesday the 23rd, we will do Harlequins with the Incarn versus Drakari.
Oh.
That's the...
How do you like those apples, Joe?
We need the zoom.
Yeah,
Fate.
well,
we need
yeah.
the zoom. We need the zoom camera.
Well, the because the Piety and Pain comes out the weekend before, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So I could run like pure witch cult with Lilith.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And your Hellions that you've been painting.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Very nice. Yeah.
Steve's giving him the look of it's on.
Combat.
Combat.
I'm going to do the Dreadnought first, because
Right,
he never gets to kill anything. So he gets 5 attacks base,
Yeah.
+1 for the pennant, so it puts him on 6. Just out of range of the banner, and then he gets D3. He gets an extra 3. So he's getting 9 attacks.
Nice.
In on 2s.
Whiskey, I need to know your... Do you want to be the Whiskey Shadow Seer? Because we can put that name on the Shadow Seer that I have painted. But in terms of actually being aggressive with the Incarn, I play very defensive with that model. So do not throw him away. But towards the end of the game, you can really start to push hard. And what you want to be doing is just drawing your opponent out and just picking battles which you know he's going to win. And that's really the best way to be using the Incarn. So, yeah, certainly don't be too aggressive. But again, it's all about sort of understanding his role on the table, what matchups he can go into, what's going to kill him. And it's a lot of threat analysis of understanding, okay, can I stand there and be shot at for a while before I heroically intervene? Or can I, take a shooting phase before I get your movement phase to turn after? So it really depends on your opponent, and a lot of adjustments as you kind of go through that. But basically just assess it as you go. Keep the Harlequins around him, keep him nice and safe. They'll literally protect him. You want to get him into the middle of the table even before you start to think about getting aggressive, though. Okay.
All good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
The Dreadnought picked up the unit,
Yes.
as he did, and then I've basically piled in and consolidated the rest of the models. I get 1 point for Brawl the Witch, because I killed a unit, and I get 2 points for Engage. Jake is in a bit of a predicament now,
Yeah, I am.
because I hold all the objectives by the
objectives
one
bar
in his deployments.
I'm not getting any on the primary, which is very sad. Right.
Yeah.
How can we get out of this conundrum?
I've used some
out.
tactics.
What?
Tactics.
Use some tactics. I have surrounded all. So I've fully surrounded this one here. So if you deep strike within 3, you can't charge.
fit it.
So you have to deep strike out of 9,
Yeah.
and then charge in which case you have to fight me. Same with this back one here. This one here, I've made
A little triangle.
I've made a triangle, which means that you can deep strike within 3.
However,
I can heroically intervene into you.
And is that because you put your base slightly over the objective?
Yeah.
yeah.
So the only places he can come in within range are in heroic intervention range.
You've been watching some of the lessons on the academy, mate.
And this Terminator here, his base is the exact same size as this objective. So I just bop him on it. Same for this Custode here. He's right on the edge. And they're within 12 of Trajan Valores, which means they get heroically intervened.
This is going to be quite a conundrum.
Yeah.
Right. Let's figure it out. So, start the turn, I get a command point.
Yeah, but you do have lots of space.
Yeah, it's a deep strike.
Deep strike for engagement.
I've got some ideas, so let's try and play with it. So I get 1 command point. I don't get any on the primary, unfortunately, because Jay proceeded to easily take off those strike squads. Yeah, all right, let's do it.
So think about where you're going to be scrambling as well, Jake.
Yeah, I can just move them like. Do that. Where's 22?
It has to be 6 inches away from your own.
6 inches away from mine. So that would be 15 down.
But remember, you can always use the stratagem to come down within 3 and then get a cheeky,
Yeah.
cheeky sort of tactic off, you know?
Yeah.
Cheeky scramble.
I could just go 9 over there as well. That's the other one.
I do have
And how many units did Joe kill?
1.
So you only have to kill 1 unit, and you're going to keep him tied for
Obviously,
a grind.
I do have
The strat.
Auspex.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it in the first turn because it didn't really affect things too much. Plus, I kind of wanted you on both objectives because then I could get a big charge in.
Joe loved them charges.
Yeah. Even with 4 inches, you can still make it work.
That'll be a 9.
I'll go get a drink. I can't drink.
Actually, 5. So 5's.
Can I walk? Are you on the top down?
I'm on the top down, you can walk past.
Let's all go to the lobby. So 8 inches, so I need a 7 to get in there. Baldus will just sit behind here.
So what's your thinking?
So I'm just doing some movements for the old paladins.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move the characters up slightly, just in case they don't get to move.
So Aaron said that technically the Grey Knight chaplain knows 3. One is the Litany of Hate, and he also knows 2 others. So you get to pick another litany at your choice at some point.
Oh, is he?
We won't probably need it to do it.
No, we won't.
but Yeah.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Aaron.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Aaron.
that.
Did not know that. I thought he only knew. Oh. The more you know, he is a master chaplain, skill chaplain. Right. Deployment zone. 15. And the line things like that. So I need to be 6 inches away from that to scramble. Does the whole unit have to be 6 inches out? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm just going to pop a model here. No, I'm still within 6 there, so I'll just have to do a deep striking unit. That is fine. Just going to hide that unit. That is my movement. That is my movement. So we're going to do some deep strikes now. So.
You can tell Jake's thinking because he's quiet.
I've got
The mood is
Engage
tense.
I've got engage here because they're all in.
He's like, oh no, I might have to play the.
Yeah, basically. So I've got engage there. So I've got engage there. So I just need to put a unit.
Yeah. If you put them behind the building,
Yeah. So then I can't see.
Then I can't shoot you.
So let's do that. Like that. and they can do my scrambler.
Very nice.
And I want to bring another unit in to do the 3-inch thing. Just for engage for all the zones. Or I don't think I actually would need to. I could just pop them here.
Yep.
Yeah, I can just pop them here.
Yep.
And then you can't shoot me.
Yep.
Oh wait, engage. Can't I? Can I get them all?
You might be able to squidge them in.
Yeah, a bit squidging.
Yeah. Hang on, if what you mean.
Yeah.
If I do that, are they all in? It's just I may have to use the 3-inch thing to. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, just there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, it's
Still
fine.
can't.
I can't shoot you because you're in 12.
Yeah.
I would be able to shoot you, but from there, only one can shoot me.
Yeah. I get a smite.
Yeah, it's not going to kill a whole unit, though, is it?
Never know. Yeah, so I'll spend 1 CP to do. Oh no, I don't need to spend the CP. Don't worry. Right. Psychic phase then.
Okay.
So we'll start with gaining a CP from Voldus. That is off. So
Yep.
that will put me up to 11. I will then do -1 to wound on this unit of Paladins nearest to Voldus,
Yeah.
which is also off on a 9.
Where is Mr. Voldus?
He is there.
He is there. So I'm going to spend a CP and see if I can stop that.
Is that on the 4+, or is
Yeah.
that the? Yeah.
So you're going down to 10, Joe, yeah?
Down to 10.
Oh no.
Goes off.
So I would have to spend transhuman on them.
Yeah.
Then I will do. Take measure. So they're all in range of that.
You look deep in thought.
Oh, I'll scramble. Sorry, with.
With this unit here, yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to give it a go. So I'll do the shoot move with these guys.
Yeah.
That's not off.
CP re-roll it.
Yeah.
You got CP to burn.
I've got CP to burn. I just got to make sure I've got enough for transhuman and enough for some Cybolt here. That is off on a 9.
Yeah.
So they will all shoot at them.
Yeah.
I'll spend 2 additional command points to give them Cybolts to do the same thing I did before. So they're strength 5 -1 because of the litany.
Is that 9 now, Jake, you're down to?
8 now.
8, sorry.
Yeah.
And they're not getting any re-rolls over there, are they?
Unfortunately not, no.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing I can do.
Come on, Jake, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. 32.
I hate the Custodes
Why do you hit the Custodes?
because you play them.
I love the Custodes.
They're just so annoying to play.
I've been listening
so
to
good.
loads of books with Custodes in. And I'm like,
The Hungry
great.
Caterpillar doesn't
Yeah,
have Custodes in. The Golden Caterpillar.
when I say read books, I mean listen to Audible. I have someone read them to me.
Oh, you're Valdor and Steve's the Emperor,
Yeah.
and I'm Malcador because he's a little helper.
Get and roll your dice, Jake. Come on, let's go.
Threes.
The people are waiting to see the damage. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Come on, Paladins, you could do it.
That's a lot misses.
There's a lot of misses.
I could have spent an additional CP for +1 to hit, and I didn't think I needed it.
I'm being quite stingent on CP spend, but his whole army wounds me on 4s and 5s.
Yeah, only the halbards wound you
Yeah.
on.
How many is that?
Just roll those, mate.
5, 10, 11. -2.
-2.
Because Litany and Cybolt.
1 damage.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately so.
1, 2,
Ooh,
That's
3.
2 dead.
ooh.
There would be 2 dead. I'm going to spend a CP and re-roll 1.
You deserve to roll a 1, 2, or 3 if
This
you
is in
do.
the psychic phase.
Yeah.
So puts me down to a 9. And re-roll 1. Oh,
Yes.
does kill 2.
There we go.
Yes.
And I was hoping to kill another one.
Everybody's cheering in the chat.
Are they?
Yeah.
They want me to win.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Everyone's cheering for Jake today.
This is different.
I'm completely lying, but
Oh.
yeah, I just like winding Joe up.
Crowds are fickle.
And the crowd goes mild.
Mild?
Yeah, mild.
Like-
Not
like-
yeah, for me,
like-
mild.
Like a
Like,
like a really weak curry.
and the crowd is gone mild.
You can't even handle that, Joe.
Right.
I can. I can. I like the fruity one.
I'll do astral aim from the chaplain into them.
Yeah.
That says
That is off
everything you
one,
need
mate.
to know. Joe likes it fruity. There
I
we
like the fruity ones.
I'll do sanctuary on them as well from the brother captain. Here. That's off. Gate. Does he need to gate?
It's safe over there.
But it's basically I've got a plan here, and what it means is if I gate over here, I can give the 6-inch exploding 6's aura for combat.
Oh.
So then I really want like all the attacks to try and kill them. So
Jake needs to push it in, is what you're saying.
yeah, so I am going to do it because he's not a while we stand. So that's right. That is off on a 6 because he gets +1.
Lucky duck.
So lucky duck. Whee.
Kylo's come in with a £5 donation. Sorry,
Can't
I'm late,
place
Joe.
him there.
Sorry, I'm late. Joe for the win, like always.
I'm actually going to place him.
Yeah, I was going to say, because
I think you actually deserve to write Kylo's name on one of your birdmen.
I'm going to. There's a special company that makes name plates.
Right.
That you give them the name, and they 3D print it out.
Okay.
And you
Steve's
stick
just
it on
found
the front.
So Kylo's going to be one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because I know Quipster,
Yeah.
his whole Custodes army,
Mm.
he's named every single Custodes.
We're going to name our guys after all you guys that are super chatting us. So, like I said, if you donate the right amount of money for the squad, you will become the squad sergeant of said squad.
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 But as Kylo's donating some of the models to the, he's kind of bypassed the donating the money aspect and just giving us the models. So
Yeah.
I'm going to smite with this unit
Oh.
into them
Oh.
because he gets 24 inches with the brother captain.
Oh.
So that is off on a 4 because they get +1. So that'll be 2 mortal wounds on them.
2?
Yeah.
What is this madness? Oh, one's down to 1 wound. I'll use the old chunky monkey dice.
Chunky monkey. I will do hammer hand from this unit, which will give them +1 to wound.
Oh.
So that is off on a 9.
But that's in combat, yeah?
Only in combat.
Okay.
So they've got astral aim, they've got sanctuary. They don't have -1 to wound, so that's right. And
taking a bit of punishing there, aren't they? Look, those boys.
yeah, then they have the charge. Oh no! I'll smite over there into these bird people. Vanatari. That is also off, so another 2 mortal wounds, please.
Oh,
Oh no!
one's taking a wound.
Cool. And then that will be it for the psychic phase because he
will.
can't see.
Be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shooting phase. We'll just start from right to left. So do this one into one of the bird people.
Absolute hero.
Absolute hero. 2
He's hit
hits.
twice. Wounding on 5s.
2 wounds.
Oh my god.
No minus. No.
I was quietly nervous then.
What save do they have?
2 up.
So,
Oh.
Because they've got the pistol and the buckler. If they've got the spear, then they've only got a 3 up save.
I can see like his shoulder and that bit, so I can shoot him.
Yeah? Them's the rules.
The brother captain can't, but the chaplain will. So the chaplain will shoot into him. 4 shots because he's a Terminator. He only hits on 3s in shooting. And no wounds.
Yeah, wounding on 5s is a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, sadly.
Love Custodes!
You just love them. They're your favourites.
They are my favourite.
I'll do... He can't see, he can't see, he can't see. I'll do this unit. So they've got astral aim, so they can just shoot at whoever they want.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot them because I want to get in combat with them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot these guys.
Okay, and you're strength 5, yeah?
I'm going to use the strat to make them strength 5, so it's another 2 CP.
Okay.
So that means strength 5 -1 with 30 something shots.
And you getting rerolls?
What reroll 1s from Volvo?
Well, then I will turn those off.
Oh no. Not ideal.
I've got a question from the chat here. It was more of a statement
2.
than anything.
No, it's supposed to be 7.
Yeah.
And then?
He's put 4 units of sisters and a Cluxus assassin would really make the Grey Knights very sad boys, giving them -6 to cast and deny. We obviously try to avoid list tailoring to matchups on the stream, otherwise they become really like sort of skewed. So yeah, we do like to just use the normal list that we constantly run. And again, this is something that we teach, is that, you know, I see this a lot in Facebook groups. What should I take against those, you know, whatever it might be? And, you know, I'm playing this, my friend plays this army, what should I take against him? We try to avoid that because, again, it doesn't really reflect a well-balanced list, and that's what we want we want to use these games as a way of stress testing the list so we can reflect after and go, okay, against a heavy Psyker army, do I need a little bit more support, and kind of do it that way. Jack's giving you some great commentary in the in the chat. He's just putting capital letters, charge.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Put the Stormbolters down.
Yeah. Well, I want to shoot the Terminators, but I've still got the Sagittarium there to be able to get them.
So I've spent 2 CP to turn off your rerolls.
Yes.
And I've spent another CP for Grim Responsibility to reduce your strength by 1.
Oh, so I just have -1.
So how many CPs are you down to now, Joe?
Down to 6.
And I'm also down to 6.
Oh, 6 apiece.
Can I have 7 more dice, please?
Wow. Liberty is taken.
I have very small, childlike hands, so this will be an issue.
Like the childlike princess from Neverending Story.
All right, here we go. Into the Terminators, needing freeze. It's all happening.
Yeah, before the game, I did consider putting in 4 units of Sisters of Silence and a Colux Assassin.
We had the conversation and
I was like, maybe no.
And then 5s to wound, because
5s to wound.
he basically just gave me -1.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That is actually a really good roll.
Not bad at all. That is that many. 9, I
3,
believe.
6, 9
-1
on the Terminators.
on the Shermanators.
So 3s. Oh, failed 2.
There we go.
So 1 is down to 2 wounds.
All right. Jack, you said it best. It's time.
So who's charging what?
So, you're going to tangle something. 8. So I'd need a 9 to get both, 8 to get 1.
Well, then I'm going to spend 1 command point to do Tanglefoot Grenade.
What's the range of that?
12 inches.
When a unit charges within 12 inches of one of my models, and he is charging. Because you can do it in the movement phase as well.
Yeah.
And reduce your charge by D6. It's
4.
a 4.
So I need...
A 12.
Need a 12, basically.
12. The old boxcars.
Cool.
Where it pulls out the...
Go on, Jake.
Oh. I can use a C. I'll just use a C.
Do it, you know.
I've got to do it. I want him to
Come on, Jake. Everybody will it. Big double 6. Big double 6. Come on.
No.
No.
It's a 6. That is the end of that. I score 3 points on engaging all fronts.
Yep.
I don't score any points for scramblers, and I've still got my Wild Stanley fights.
Yeah, because you've got 1 more turn of scramblers.
Indeed we do. So I've done it in your zone, I've done it in my zone, I just need to do it in the middle of the board now.
Danger zone.
Danger zone, highway, and all that. But this unit is quite buffed. It's got -1, it's got not -1 to wound, but it's got +1 in vol, obviously, and then I can use transhuman, I can use -1 damage in the shooting phase, I can use a lot.
Do you reduce damage by 1 as well?
In the shooting phase, I can use a strat to do it.
But not in the combat
Not
phase?
in the combat phase.
Okay.
But obviously I can use transhuman. So I've got sort of enough CP to be able to do that, hopefully.
Okie dokie. Start of my turn, turn 3, getting the big 15.
Yeah, big 15. You did a very good job of getting me off them.
And, at the end of the last turn, I score grind them down.
Oh yeah, I didn't kill a unit. I got a few models off,
Yeah.
but didn't kill a full unit, unfortunately.
Okay. So that's going to take you up to 20, 30, 38 points, Joe.
Oh.
Oh. The good thing with this mission is you can leave the objective.
Well, I don't want to leave. I can leave the
Can
objective,
leave it.
But is there even any point going over there? I can leave the objective if I want to. And then I go up to 6 CP.
Nice.
Oh. Swap those two. Oh no! Totally just destroying the terrain.
Minus points. The very heroic Grey Knights.
So he can go 5 to there.
Oh, Litany. I'll do, again, the -1. And that is off. There's a stratagem. The +1 invulnerable save stratagem,
Mm-hmm.
is that at the start of the battle round, or is that at the start of my turn I use it?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Because if it's at the start of battle round, I'd like to use it now. We don't have the Grey Knight, do we? You have it on your phone.
Can I advance the shooty ones?
Good.
6.
Yes, I've on my phone,
Yeah.
correct. That is where that book is. I was looking
No,
on the
it's all-
shelf.
I remember because when I asked you, did you have it? You're like, it's on my phone. But I've got the app, the Warhammer 40k app, but my phone is currently off in the other room, so I can't check it. Yeah, if you can let me know, because it's quite important, because I'd like to use it.
Gonna advance Trajan. 11.
Bad man Valoris.
Yeah.
Sad man Valoris.
Right then. And then. Can go like that. I'm going to advance them. Ooh, the big 5. What I need is just to be there.
So it's you thinking about +1 invuln save, yeah?
+1 invulnerables.
On a Grey Knight's character.
Yes.
Use this at the start of your turn.
Okay, so that the time has passed for that one, unfortunately. I was going to use it on the Paladin Ancient because it seems that he's going to take a bit of a kick in here.
Oh, okay.
So, Voldus is comfortably hiding with his strike brothers and sisters and all that.
It's all right. Joe will fail his charge.
Yeah, please. Oh, Tanglefoot Grenade. Go Pokeball.
Wow. I'm going to spend a command point, puts me down to 5, so that the guys with the Venerati with their pistols shoot. You basically double the number of shots. You just want to clear those guys out.
Yes.
So one won't be able to see, I don't think, the one on the objective. Is he wholly behind that objective, or is he on the?
He's on the objective.
Is he on the terrain feature?
Yeah.
Sorry, or
He's on the terrain feature.
Then he can see. Cool.
So these guys are hitting on 2s, and then 6s generate extra
hits.
hits.
Fantastic.
Nikos has said, shout out to Jake. We met at a Warhammer World event
Oh.
once. It was a lovely fella.
Oh, thank you, Nikos. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was like 2 years ago now. Yeah. Using a very nice Chaos army. Really, really nice guy, and really like what he's doing. He's got a really cool Death Guard army at the moment. Thank you, Nikos. Yeah, it's good to see you, mate.
Remember, guys, if you like the stream, please feel free to give us a like and a subscribe. It does help us grow, keeps us, reach more people, and just encourage people to play the game in the right way through, good sportsmanship and fair play, and also provide a little bit of entertainment in these hours.
Here we go. 5s.
Yeah, I may have
Yeah,
overcooked it on that one a bit.
That is some overcooking action there, Jay.
Yeah,
Sad.
How many CPs you down to now, Joe?
I'm down to 5.
People are getting annoyed that you say Verati wrong.
We still saying it
Is
wrong?
It's either Venatari or
Venarati.
Venitari.
Venatari.
I can't see
Oh
the
no,
word.
it's Venatari.
I'm
Okay.
just calling them birdmen, so that's how it is.
Yeah. Look.
And now Steve's doing it.
If it's good enough for Brian Blessed, it's good enough for us.
Everyone.
Right. 6 shots from these Custodes into these guys.
Okay. Only 6.
The guy with the...
Oh, he can't.
Still can't see. Wounding on 4s. Only 2 wounds at -1.
So 4+, and 1 dies. If you could just Yeah, that one. Cost. Yeah, just chuck him into the wall. That'll be fantastic, please, Joe. Thank you.
I don't really want to shoot these guys because I want to make. Because if I shoot them, you could just remove them and hide around the corner. So I want to get the charge in.
Banner Bros on his own.
I can't see. I can't really see the banner guy, but I'm pretty sure that the Dreadnought can deal with him on his own. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 guys into that Terminator squad over there. Custodians don't get bolter drill, so I don't get to shoot twice, which is really annoying. So I only get.
But what's the damage and stuff?
Damage is strength 5, -1, 1 damage.
Okay, that's fine. I won't do anything.
I'm winning you on 3s.
Those Custodes are putting some pressure on.
Oh no, you're -1.
No, they're not. No,
Oh, no.
you denied that.
Oh,
And I did it on them anyway.
So 3 saves at -1.
So 2 up.
2s.
Because I'm in cover. Yep, all good.
Totally worth it.
We're gonna have a big trundle over and have a big fight over it.
So now it's the charge phase. I'm gonna give up this objective, I think.
Oh, you're still
And we're gonna charge over here onto these guys.
nice. Nice.
I rolled a 6. And I'm within 6.
Classic Joe.
Mr. Efficiency.
It's never like, oh, I rolled a 5. Oh, and I needed a 6. It's always, oh, I rolled a 6. Oh, that's what I needed. Cool.
Well, it's like you needed an 8 and then someone decides to throw a ball at you.
Then these guys are going to be. My Terminator is going to charge into your
My
Terminator.
Terminator. We're having
Come on.
Terminator off.
Double 1.
And that's 11.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Where were you earlier?
You still would have felt it.
Oh, no, I needed 12, didn't I?
You needed to 12, yeah.
Salt wounds rub.
And then my Dreadnought is just going to charge your Bannerman.
No one else.
No one else, because if I fluff it, he hasn't got the pedal to get round onto that
Pedal to the
strike
middle.
squad. I rolled a 9.
Oh,
Don't worry.
why,
No fluffing, it seems.
why can't you just roll a 1 or a 2 or something? You know?
I'm going to go
Just do it for the people.
to there,
Yeah.
inch away from the strike squad. They can't heroically intervene for
No.
any reason. Not that
Not that it matters, but
because they're going to.
I will, at the start of the combat phase, I would like to spend some strats when you're ready.
Ooh.
What stratagems are you going to play?
So, I'm going to go the whole hog, because this paladin unit needs to do something. So I'm going to spend 2 CP on transhuman.
So I'm only winning you on 4s.
I'm going to spend another CP on fight on death.
Wow.
Oh, actually, well, at this current time, there would only be 3 that fight on death if I take them that way. I'm just going to quickly measure something, but I may not fight on death. I'm not going to fight on death, so I'm just going to spend 2 CP on transhuman, and I'm going to spend 1 CP to get +1 to hit.
Ooh.
So that would just put me down to 2.
Well, I'm going to go with the Terminators then, in that case.
Yeah.
I'll go with them first, because you've kind of thrown all the CP at them.
Yeah.
So, hitting you on 2s, because they get 5 attacks each with the banner.
When do you have to nominate Fight on Death?
At the start of the fight phase.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait off on that, because the thing, I'm only going to get to fight with 3 of them. And there's no, like, important weapons. So TCP, I just don't think is.
I'm wounding you on 4s.
What would you have been wounding me on if I
2s.
didn't? Okay, there we go. And what damage is this?
So these are minus. I just roll those ones. They're -3 flat 2 damage.
It's only because obviously the warding staves have a 3-up invul, and the rest of them have a 4-up.
It's going to be on your involved because it's -3.
But I want to do it on the warding staves
Yeah.
first. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll roll
2 at a time because you've got
2.
3 wounds.
So I've got 2 warding staves in there. So
Yeah.
I'll roll 4 at a time.
Yeah,
So 3+, 1 failed. Do
Yeah.
you want to roll that if it's the? Oh, is it?
it's just flat 2.
Oh, it's flat 2. So 1's on 1.
on the Aquilans.
So I'll spend. So do we roll another 3? So he dies.
Yeah.
So we'll take him from here. And then 2 at a time now. Fine. He's on 1.
You might as well just roll them all together because
Yeah.
it's flat.
this one, he's fine. He's fine. He's dead. So there we go. So I managed to tank it on the 2 warding staves.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Right. That's good.
Do you want to interrupt at all?
No, thank you, because
All right, then.
the Paladin Ancient, he's not got anything special.
I'm just going to have a little look over there a minute, see if I can spot anything.
I get D3 with the Dreadnought
Yep.
on top, so he gets +1.
Is that because of the strat?
No, because his sword gives him
Oh,
+1.
the sword. Okay.
He's hitting on- oh.
Oh.
And I'm wounding on 2s. That's
Fine.
5 on his -3.
So 4 up. He fails 3.
It's flat 3 damage each.
He is dead.
Okay.
No CP spent on him. The banner never really does anything.
And
But I think
pile
it's,
it into the strike squad.
so. I'll get to fight with those guys, right?
And then over here,
Yep.
just pile in
Go for it.
6. I'm wounding on 3s across the board, so I'm going to just do them all together. 2,
Fantastic.
4. 4 hit. 3s.
I don't know why you
6,
bother
9.
rolling to hit, Joe.
Yeah, they are all dead.
It's -3. As you roll this.
6s. Oh, they're dead. Right. It's the Paladin time. So piling in is really important here. So he'll go here. He'll go here. Oh no, he'll go there. He'll go here.
So what strength are you over there?
So I'm strength +2, so that will be strength 6, but I'm +1 to wound because of my spell. Hammer Hand.
Okay. I'll spend 2 command points then,
Yes.
which puts me down to 3 to transhuman them. So you can only win them on 4.
That is okay. So I got the halberds. These are 2s to hit because of my stratagem. Re-rolling the ones.
That's a lot of attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 attacks.
4 guys.
Because 3 base shock assault. So, and then 4, then just 4s because
Yeah.
of your ability.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
There
That's
we
a
go.
bit of a spike, isn't it?
And that is -3.
So I get my 4 up in one. I failed. What's the damage?
D3 each.
D3 each. Oh, one's on 2 wound
Yeah.
already, isn't he? So you might kill one. It costs you take 2. So you might re-roll one. That's fine. I won't re-roll any. So 4 have gone through.
So I'll do D3 one at a time.
Yeah.
So the first one. So,
1 damage.
so then that would get
That would kill him. Yeah.
And then I'll roll 2 at a time because they're 4 wounds. After
Yeah.
that. So 4.
That's 4.
So that kills
exactly
another.
enough to do.
Now, this is where we have the debate of if I didn't +1 to hit, I could have used Honour the Chapter and fought again. So, a bit of a whiff on that one, but I'm quite impressed. They
What, as
managed to
in,
tank
which is better, +1 to hit or fight again?
Yeah.
Fight
No,
again.
I'm saying that's what I should have done.
You should have fought
Yeah.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Your strikes need to fight? Have they done anything?
Oh, they're dead.
oh yeah, the strike. No.
Oh, no, yeah, on to the Dreadnought. So you're -1 to hit the Dreadnought in combat.
The Justice Crew is there.
Turn
He didn't
him.
charge me, so I only get
Right.
4, 5. 5
Slap
attacks.
him with the shield.
3s, re-rolling 1s,
And then 5s.
5s. None. There we
The Terminators are going to need a leadership check. How many have they lost?
go. 2.
Oh, they've only lost 2.
And their leadership 9. So
All right then. You like that.
Cool, yeah.
I get, at the end of that turn, I get 2 for engage again, and I've killed 2.
You killed
Okay.
2 units of strikes
2 units of strikes, so this would be 2 points.
on,
On
grind them down. So.
not on grind them down, but on Abhor the Witch.
Abhor the Witch.
Yeah.
But I need to kill 2 units to match you.
Yes.
Let's hope. I think I may be able to, but I'm not too sure.
You'll be alright. Confidence is the key.
Confidence is the key. So
How many aboard did you get?
2.
at the start of my turn,
You're up to 3 CP.
I'm up to 3 CP, but I'm still not getting any primary, and I think that's what's going to really do me here in this game. But 15. But I can get my final scramble off this go, so that would be quite good for me. Right, so they're going to stay there. What's little Voldus going to do?
Little Voldus.
Little Voldus, look at little Voldus.
I'm saving Trajan's special ability.
Oh, the free
Or-
strat.
The free one for Voldus.
It's very ominous.
For that double fight. Hoo-cha! Hopefully he won't even need to. Just balk him right on the head. Boop.
Pork him. Brother Captain.
Can we bash a heater on? Oh, it's so cold.
Sometimes you're too hot, too times.
I know,
Too cold. We can never win with you.
I know, my internal temperature's all over the place.
He'll need to go a slightly bit that way. That will give both units that. Can I shoot the banner? I think 16. And I think they're further. No, but I think.
They're just.
Oh no, the Terminator's there.
No, I can't. I have. More by luck than anything, managed to just get in within 3.
So cool. So I can shoot over here though.
Not by any level of skill, which you would think would be intentional. Oh, Steve's putting his headphones on. Means that the
Yeah, sorry, these headphones really hurt my ears.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't find them very comfortable. I need to get a new set.
Yeah, they're perfect for my little ears.
Yeah, they really pin my head in. It gives me a bit of a headache with these headphones on for so long.
If you turn up the volume on them, you can then like pop them there, so at least you can hear us.
Yeah. I can hear you anyway, luckily.
yeah.
You know, because I'm in the room.
Oh yeah.
You know, I am.
I meant
only,
like on there to the people.
I'm only stood a couple of feet away. Anyway,
Jake lines of the
let me
line.
know if you guys have got any questions in the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, Jake, you can do this.
I
What
so.
what releases people excited about? I'm very excited about Bellicor.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
Bellicor,
God.
yeah.
He's
Like-
one of my favourite characters of all time.
I don't have a Chaos Army yet, but I'm just gonna get him. I wanna-
Keyword yet.
Yeah. Or I could just run him in my unpainted Age of Sigmar army.
The thing is, I deep strike within 3 and then you shoot me. So
That's madness.
that's mad.
Oh,
I like it. Bit of a strange move. What are they doing there?
You can scramble.
Oh, yeah, true.
power move right
they,
there.
they can do that.
They can scramble.
That's 10 points in the
Yeah.
bank.
And then I'm thinking about just.
I mean,
once-
Jake does need them.
He does, yeah.
I really need them.
Dan is asked, are the lists on the website, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
are.
both on there with pictures of the armies.
Lovely. You
That's
just,
how I.
if you head over to the
It's-
website, www.vanguardtactics.com/blog/CVGK.
CVGK.
Which
Charlie,
means,
Victor,
yeah,
Golf, Kilo,
nice.
if you're in England.
That basically means Custodes versus Grey Knights. There we go.
I've got a bit
yeah.
of a power move. I don't even know.
A power move, do
But the
it.
thing is if you shoot them off, it does just.
Well, it's
make-
not much of a power move if I
No.
can counter it like immediately.
If I scramble, I can't smite.
What
can
are you
I?
thinking, Jake?
Basically, if I deep strike 3 here,
Yeah,
did like a little move blocky thing,
yeah.
smited this one off, and then I could shoot him. But I
But,
don't
you,
know.
but you're not going to kill him with 5 men.
Yeah. And they just shoot you.
No, you smite him off,
Yeah.
and then shoot this unit into him
Oh,
Oh,
and kill him. Well,
I mean,
and then I have the objective.
I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you-
you're
I'm
just
going to
use the
spend 2
strat,
CP
so-
and then just shoot them.
but you could smite at a latest. You could scramble at another stage. You don't have to scramble this turn. There are 2 more turns.
Yeah, but I have to bring in the unit now.
Yeah, but you could still smite with the other unit.
Oh
Think
yeah.
about it. The unit you've just brought down, you can smite. So
If they don't.
Well, I do have a unit of Sagittarium here.
Yeah.
Problem.
But you need to declare if you're going to use your stratagem now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's when he deep strikes.
Yeah, when I'm finished
so-
doing it.
I can't shoot them from there anyway because I can't see them.
Okay,
So I can't shoot that unit.
Right.
So it's when he deep strikes the next unit,
Then
Yeah.
you
I
can.
can then declare.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you want to declare that unit, you have to go do it now, right?
Yeah, but I can't.
Cool.
'Cause
At the-
I
yeah.
can't. I physically can't see them.
The other idea is just deep striking here.
Yeah. Well, that's the good choice.
Yeah, because
this
then
unit-
you can't see me.
This unit won't be able to see you if you go on the inside of this
I'd
wall
have to
because that's
use the
solid.
strap to do it. I think the safer play is probably better here.
Absolutely.
So I'll just do that. So 1 CP, put me down to 2.
Do you stop Joe from scoring 15 points on his primary if you do that? Work it out. Because if
No,
not,
I
it's
don't.
not. There's no point. If
This-
Joe's guaranteed to score another 15 points, don't throw away unit strikes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I'll take you to 4, so no.
You're better off.
Better off just... I was thinking popping them somewhere here. Because then only one of them...
Yeah, because if you go on this objective, no, you're not stopping me, but you have. This is where your army
Yeah.
is. If you
And then...
or you go on that side where I'm a lot weaker.
Yeah, well that's what I was sort of saying before. And then I could always... like... pop them like here.
So if it
Because then I get an engage doing that as well. Popping them.
was me,
Yeah.
what I would do is I'd place one
So you can,
model
yeah.
like that, look down,
And
so
see if
that
we
only one model can see, but you can line up all of your models to ensure that they can all see.
Yeah.
Okay? Because the wound is on which model? Have you?
That end one, yeah,
It's on the end one,
yeah.
not on him.
No.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter which one's got the wound, because as long as you can see the unit, isn't it?
But it's more about. It's more about basically if you want to spend your stratagem,
Yeah.
only one can shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he only needs one model within line of sight to do the
Yeah.
smite that he wants to do. And it's whether you want to pay 2 CPs to shoot one model.
It's not. There's no point in doing it that way. Not at
That's, I mean, that's an option. Whether it still gets around what you tried to do, wanted to do, you get to do your smite.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool.
Because it means I can smite that, see if it works. It may not, but at least we've given it a go then. And it means I can still scramble with these, because they don't really have
Yeah.
a purpose on that. Because obviously if
Well-
they're going to get to smite here.
Because
Unless
you
I
can
smite
you
them
can
as well.
declare your scramble now,
Yeah, and then...
if that
They
smite
mess up.
fails, you can still smite with those, but obviously the scramble stops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do that then.
Yep.
So then if they do mess up for some reason...
Yep.
Because we've spoken about them so much, I'll start with them.
Yep.
So they need a 4. It's off. So it's on an 8. So that will be 2 mortal wounds on them. So you'll get your mortal wound.
Do I spend the CP to stop it on a
It's on a 7. But you obviously...
4+? That's big, because then you can shoot me off the object. I'm going to spend the CP, because it's 50-50 then.
So you're down to what?
It puts me down to 2. But it means that on a 4+, I cancel that smite.
You deserve to fail this one.
It's a
Oh.
5.
Oh, that's the second one you've passed now. You should pass one, fail one if you're going to use that twice.
So...
Or if I use it 4 times, I'm going to fail the next 2.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Come
now
on.
I'd have to smite them.
No, not if the guy's closer. You have to see which closer.
If I do it from that one, 12, 11 and a half. So it would have to be him.
I'd keep your scramble. at
Yeah,
that
I'll
point.
just keep the scrambler. I just want to...
Because remember, you can always shoot the Grey Knights first.
Yeah,
They can
into
still
them.
shoot, and then if they pick him off through shooting, then great.
Awesome. Right, we'll do that.
Rest of your psychic phase then.
So +1 CP from Voldus.
Absolutely positive.
Absolutely not. It would take D3 mortal wounds as well. That's the worst bit.
You can CP re-roll it.
And then basically, I just stop myself doing D3 mortal wounds. But because obviously I would spend a CP, gain a CP.
That's true.
Yeah,
Because I
just-
wanted 3, so I could fight twice. But
I'd probably take the... Because he's got, what, 6 wounds, 7
6
wounds?
wounds, he has.
Yeah, but he fails it and he wants the CP, so
Yeah.
you may as well spend it. What does
Yeah.
it cast on?
No, but if he spends it and fails it, he's then locked.
Well, no, the more
he's
point
lost
is I
3.
wanted the 3 CP so I could fight twice. But I think what Steve is saying is that by spending it, I then gain it. So then if I by passing it, I've actually just spent the CP. I've done nothing to just stop doing my
Yeah.
any more wounds.
You gain a CP at the start of your turn anyway.
Yeah, I added that on.
Oh, okay.
That's still including that. Basically, I just want 3 so I can fight twice.
Yeah.
That's all I want the 3 for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll spend it. I pass it, so
Yeah.
I go back to 2.
Go back to 2.
And I don't take any wounds.
You're very unlucky there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite a big moment, actually. You were really unlucky to fail that power.
Really wanted that. Now I've got the debate of because I don't want to shoot with this unit and then move them because they can't charge, and obviously I want to charge them into Dreadnought.
You need to start getting aggressive.
Yeah.
I would just start smiting.
But that's why I was thinking about smiting, but obviously I can change the tide with him at some point to doing like re-rolling the damage on my nemesis weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Which could obviously be really useful. So what I'm going to do, I'll do a smite now. That's off on 6. So that's 2 mortal wounds.
6s.
But when you start with a psych, you have to finish doing all these powers.
Yep.
So I can't go back, but what I will do, -1 to wound on this unit. That's off.
Yep.
So that's all his powers. Strike team here will smite into the Dreadnought
Yep.
for 7. So I'm now cast.
Yep, that's correct.
7
Yeah.
mortal wounds.
No, there's 7.
Okay. I was going to say, it's a little bit crazy. He's down to 5 now.
And paladins.
Yeah, this unit of paladins will smite into them. So that is off still because I'm still getting the pluses.
Haven't rolled a single 6 yet for
Oh.
Still No Pain. He's down to 3.
Shame.
He's not having a good day of it on the old mortal wound front. All he's done is smashed up a banner guy.
I'll then do Sanctuary from him into the paladin squad over there. So that's on 11.
Oh,
And then this squad,
actually, I know, carry on. Carry on.
+1 to wound on them, but then you can just transhuman. So I might as well just smite. Or is it, how many CP have you got?
2. I've got enough for my transhuman.
And he's got his free. You
I
can
got
do
my
it.
free
you got a
ability.
free
You
one
can do it
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll just smite because obviously, because by giving myself +1 to wound, I'm spending
Yep,
a
just
spell just to do that. So
Do
I'll just
damage.
do that. It doesn't go off though because we've done quite a few smites.
Yep.
And that is it. Yes.
Right.
Just making sure. Yep, that's it. So shooting phase. We will start
With the small struggle
this
squites. Yeah.
unit of strike. So only one of them can see, or is it?
No, they're all
they
can see.
Cool.
So that's just a comfortable 20 shots from one 5-man squad.
Come on, boys. You can do it. You can do it.
So you freeze. No rerolls.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, Jake.
Come on.
Roll
Oh, no.
better, Jake.
Come on.
That was a dreadful
That was
roll
awful.
Think
I just
happy
need one
things,
wound.
Jet.
for the Emperor.
2 wounds.
Come on. Oh,
Come on. Just one, please.
that should have been at
Jake.
least 4. Come on. Roll a 1.
Level 3.
That's right. The gamble did not pay off. We're all
No.
very sad.
It's a very clutch thing to do, and I don't think there's any point shooting with them.
I would.
But I could.
I'm going to pick that unit up next turn, aren't I?
I'd sack off the scrambles. You need to go at him.
But
But you've still got 2 turns to get that scrambles
Yeah.
in the middle.
You got gate in your locker, haven't you? Is that your
yeah, but
last?
I'd have to scramble and
Yeah.
then gate. I have to gate. Yeah, I have to scramble and then obviously if I gate.
Yeah.
I think so. If I pick up this strikes team and that strikes
Actually-
team, he's only got his 2 units of Terminators for scrambling then.
And this unit.
Oh, and that unit there.
That's what I'm thinking. If I can keep them safe enough, then I could jimmy it and like rock them in there.
You need to start changing the game because otherwise you're going to lose.
They're all in range. Yeah, why not? So this unit will shoot them.
Good.
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go.
Yes. Aggression.
No aggression. The thing is, the primary score
Yes.
has
Killed you.
just been massive in this game.
It's absolutely killed
So
you.
I need to like, I think it's that point of like, either I get 10 points or I don't. So, and I don't think it's mattering too much.
It's a very difficult mission for both armies,
Well,
really.
It helped a lot for you because obviously getting first turn, but also your movement and how you've placed your units was so good with the ability to be able to screen me off. And obviously that whole 3-inch deep strike, it meant that I couldn't just take an objective off you.
your heroic intervention changes the game.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Oh yeah, and that as well.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what we were talking about. 5s. 1.
Oh, shit. I mean,
I'll do
This-
2.
this
I'll
is-
do
Do 1. I rolled 1.
yes! In the crowd go wild.
Don't see fit. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you can see fit if you want.
You carry on, Joe.
I'm gonna.
Because.
Oh,
Because
It's just because you ain't have enough for transhuman.
you will, because you can do this stupid
I
freeze.
can,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
use my
Oh.
ability with.
Why,
It's all right.
Trajan? Why?
It's all right. Don't worry, Jake. Have faith that he'll still roll
They've
it
only got
into a
storm
one.
bolts, haven't they?
Yeah, but obviously I can use 2 CP, get strength 5 -1. Well, -2 because of the.
I'm gonna keep my 2 CP. I'll let him die.
Hooray. Sorry for everyone's eardrums, by the way. Right, this unit firing at him.
Yeah.
So I will, because I can't fight twice anyway. So I'll spend the 2 CP.
To.
Do strength 5 -1,
Mhm.
but then -2 because of that, because I now really want him to die. So I'll do that. So I can gain 2 CP back next go.
I'm gonna spend 1 CP
Yeah,
and make you -1 strength.
that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or do I need?
8.
I might need the CP actually later. So I don't know. I'll let you have your strength 5,
Cool.
and I'll keep that 2 CP in the bank for an interrupt.
Oh yeah.
Play the mind games.
What a Chad move. So freeze rerolling 1s because Voldus is in range.
Yep.
Come on, Jake. You can do this.
I'll take out 2s.
You can do
No,
this,
Paladin-
Jake.
I thought Paladins hit on 2s, didn't they?
No, only in combat for the.
Oh,
leader.
only in with the swords.
Yeah. For the leader man
Yeah. You re-rolling 1s from
from Voldus
Mr. Hammerhand.
because I got him in range of both.
Hamhand
Oh, that is
himself.
also a 2. So strength 5, so 4s to wound. Is generic shield captain.
Yeah.
That was not. That is that many at -2, please.
On his 4 up. I failed. 5.
We have 6, wait.
5 out of 7.
I'm going to check.
Sorry, 5 out
Out
of...
of like 13 or something.
yeah, on a 4-up.
He has got 6 wounds.
Oh. Well, I can charge him with this unit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
Because then you
definitely.
obsec the objective as well.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Mhm. I like it.
Mm.
Just making sure the character.
I'm going to tell you this now.
Right.
So you haven't got a little gotcha moment.
Right.
Don't want to.
You can tangle foot me.
Well, I can tangle foot you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Here's.
Joe, you need new batteries in your thing.
Oh.
So the
I
battery
watch
drawer?
Freeze with his gun.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's well good. We're just changing the batteries, everyone. So let us know if you're having a good time. Where you're from. That's one I really like to ask. Where you're from.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? And yeah, just let us know what you're thinking. What do you think I could have done better in this situation? Right. Let me know when you're all batteried and all that.
Yeah, sort your batteries out.
It is.
On. I'm blue.
Debbity-dabba-die.
I probably won't Overwatch anyway, to be honest.
There we go, he's back now.
Right. So this is where charge phase. Charge, 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 and charge.
Okay.
So
It's
basically
a
all
big-
of these guys in here.
It's a big charge, though, isn't it?
What's 9?
It's 9, isn't it?
It should be 9, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do any strats?
No.
No. Right. So 9 on them.
Come on, Jake, for the Emperor.
No.
Oh,
Lazy V. The Emperor's not liking me.
he's not liking the Grey Knights today.
This unit of Paladins, 5. They
Please.
are in.
Please.
They are in. So there. And then obviously I just put them in this way so then they can get that extra bit of cheeky move.
Oh,
And
cheeky.
then just doing this as well, so just in case the characters do fail their charge.
Remember, you don't need to stay on that objective.
No, it's more for the characters.
Okay, cool. Get them in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm doing. So, brother captain.
Oh, he wants it. 7 inches.
The chap. Actually, I'll pop him there so the chaplain doesn't have as big of a charge. 5. 5. He is within 6. So
He's only got 3 wounds left, though.
What, this guy?
The big my dreadnought's
Yeah.
only got 3 wounds left.
That's why it's more so I get the move.
Oh yes.
And then Voldus, yeah. Right. Fighting. So I will start with Voldus just because I haven't actually used him in combat properly yet. So he gets 5.
You need to make sure this dreadnought dies.
Yeah. 5 attack space, 6 because of shock assault.
No, you start with the paladins.
Which were these ones?
You have to kill him.
But they're only falchions.
Oh, okay.
That's
carry
why.
on.
That's what I'm using.
Voldus is better because he's got thunder
And
ammo.
it, yeah, flat 3. Well, it's 2 versus you, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be 2.
So right, 2s to hit.
It'd be 3s to hit because he's.
No, his thunder hammer isn't. Oh,
The shield gives -1.
So these 2 reroll.
Oh, 4 hits.
And strength 10.
So 3s to wound.
3.
3 4+ invulnerable
3.
saves. Oh, I've completely missed it. I failed 1.
Fell 2.
I failed 2.
Then if you.
I've passed 2 of his 6 up. Feel no pains. He's got 1 wound left.
Wow. Wow.
Would you like to interrupt?
We've actually had a really Ginger Steve said, Jake, you could have done better by not letting Joe roll his own dice.
Oh yeah. Well.
He's put disgustingly lucky should be a strat, not just happen automatically. Yeah.
Well, Joe's Trajan Valorous, so he uses it for free.
Yeah, I'm spending 2 CP to interrupt with the dreadnought.
Okay.
Um,
Into whom though?
the paladins, are they at -1 damage? No.
They're not this unit's.
Oh, that's
I did do. No, I did do -1 to win, but I was on them.
That's the beefed up unit.
Race Kaiser, the reason why we're
Yeah.
using falchions, because that's what they're modelled with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the halberds are cheaper, but it's just what they're modelled with. And some people get real shirty with us if we don't use the right models with the right weapons.
Ignore spear banner.
I'm going to put this on the chaplain.
Okay.
So we get 6 attacks
Charlie Chaplin.
plus D3. So it's 3.
Is he degraded at this point?
He
With
is
only one
degraded,
wound
so
left?
he's hitting on.
He doesn't degrade because he hasn't got over 10
He
wounds.
doesn't degrade, no.
No, he doesn't have over 10 wounds. I mean, yeah, he does.
So I'm hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Or do I go into the paladins? I'm going to go into paladins because they're while we stand.
Yep, that's cool.
So he's missed.
Yeah, there's the ones.
There we go. I've missed 6 out of 9 times. Should have gone on to the chaplain. 2s, I've wounded 3 times.
So these are 4+ invul in combat for the stave. So I'll start on. Oh no, I can't start on the stave. I've got to do 1 at least on the falchion.
Yeah?
He fails, so he will die.
Yeah.
Sadly. And then I've got 2 on the staves. 1 fail. It's flat 3, is it?
Flat 3, yeah.
So I'll take that one. So Pylon.
Yep.
I'll just do the paladins next.
How many CPs you got left, Jake?
Me.
You both out
We're
of
both
CPs?
out, yeah.
I'm out of CPs.
Right. Paladin Professor. So 2s to hit, but 3s because he's got a demon hammer.
Yep.
Rerolling the 1s. And then
Nice.
strength 8.
So 3s.
So 3 more wounds, Jay.
4s. Oh, I failed 1.
So 3 damage.
3 damage.
Well, 2 because of your
Oh,
thing, but yeah,
he's dead.
Anyway.
Does he explode? He's dead.
So
Or Dreadnoughto.
they will then consolidate.
It takes so much work just to kill that thing.
Yeah, but he should be. He's like 10,000 years old. He's just. He's a Custodes.
I really feel for you, Jake.
Huh?
I really feel for you.
Thank you. Right, then I'll just do the pylon
Yeah.
consolidate, pylon consolidate. Just get him over there.
Right. So I go next with my Terminators.
Don't feel sorry for me, Steve. I'm doing your bit.
Now, remember, Jake, you don't want to, with that paladin unit, unless there's an actual reason why you're piling forward, you don't really want to, because then you're giving him an easier charge
Oh, actually,
with all your other options. So you want to keep back as much as you
what I
possibly
could
can.
hang on, they're all like this.
You want to keep them way back.
So I could go. That's how they were.
Yeah.
So I could go towards that way
Yep.
and go that way,
Mhm.
and then just move them all in and try and do that. I won't be able to get them all in.
No, it just makes his charge longer. Yeah, cool.
And all the heroes are there.
So the Terminator, my Aquilian Terminators
Yeah.
into your
So they're -1 to wound, the Grey Knight men.
Okay, so I'm hitting you on 2s. We all hit.
I literally don't.
And they are +1 involved.
But let's just start saying you automatically hit. If you're hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s.
So now I'm wounding on 3s. By re-roll 1s.
Oh my days.
Oh my God, what's that?
So it's that many inverts.
Right, all 4+.
This is atrocious.
All 4+. We'll just say the last one will go on the Demon Hammer.
Oh.
So, yeah, just to make it easier. 4+. How much damage is it? 2.
2 damage each.
So 1 dies, 2 die, 3 die, 1 is on 1. So
Poor paladins.
we'll take the 2 out of base to base. We'll
Yeah.
take this one as well, so then it means more of them can swing round.
You need to leave if you remove that model now, Jake,
Oh, I can't.
you're not
fight.
going to be able to fight and pile
I'll
in.
pop that one there.
Because
then.
you only get to pile in if you declared a charge
Yes.
or you are within an inch of activating.
But that might be safer for him, though.
No, because then you just charge him and kill him.
Yeah.
You've already fought, so you can't swing again.
There we
See,
go.
what I'd have been tempted to do earlier is play 2 CPs and interrupt with your own unit.
Yeah, I thought that's what.
But you didn't have your 2 CPs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I originally was going to do, and then we tried to kill the captain over there, and as we found out, it did not work.
Captain Wow.
Captain, wow. Right, paladin time.
Okay.
So demon hammer first.
Oh, so what I'm going to do,
Free stratagem.
I'm going to use my free stratagem,
Yeah.
so you can only wound me on 4s.
Don't worry, Jake, you got this.
Okay.
You got this.
I always remember I only have 3 attacks because I didn't charge. Demon hammer, freeze, 1 hit, not in reroll range, no wounds.
Oh.
And then halberds.
Rerolling? Are you in range of?
No, I'm not.
Well, because if you trade in, because he's fought, so if he piled in round, I suppose
He
might-
couldn't have because the
Oh.
dreadnought was there. That's the unfortunate. I needed
That's
to
the
kill it.
problem.
That's why I wanted to try and slingshot him. I do 4 wounds, however. -3.
What's your strength?
Strength 6.
Oh, okay.
So,
-3. So 4 ups.
oh,
I've completely missed the doodah.
yeah, failed
On
2.
that one. I failed 2.
So they're 4 wounds each.
Yep.
So I'll just roll 2. 1 dies.
1 die.
Hey. Trade 3 for 1.
Yeah.
And then I'll just consolidate.
Oh, he's
Oh,
going in.
No, you don't want to be consolidating.
why?
What does it gain you?
Well, it means that I have to fall back next turn, and he gets to strike
Yeah.
first in combat if I do stay in combat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
I just want you to justify why you're
Because
doing
he's not in base to base, so by going this way,
it. Mm-hmm.
and then these 2 can go here, just means I've got...
But you're staying out of an inch of Trajan, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get
You
within
do
an inch.
not.
I can't get it within an inch of Trajan, so that is the end of my game.
Okay.
I score... I don't even know if I score engage. I do. No, I don't. No, I don't, because he is there. I do not score engage.
Where does he need to be? To
Just
get it?
walk him.
Like
Just-
there.
that's fine, because it wouldn't have changed anything else.
So I'll pop him there.
Yeah.
So I got engaged for 2,
Yeah.
and that is it.
And I get 3 points for.
Because I killed 1 unit, but you killed 2. So, yeah, that is right.
Yeah, so I get 1 point for grinding them down.
Cool, yeah. And, no you don't. You didn't kill any units in my turn.
And I go up to a whole CP.
Turn 4.
Boop. I get
So,
one.
hang on a second before we move on. So, Joe, you get the grind.
Yep. For Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
Yeah, you stroke that gold.
And then, what else
I don't
did
think
you
this
get?
is staying here.
Something's gone wrong, horribly wrong with your engaged, Joe. You were on, don't know how this has happened.
You got
So-
3-3-2, didn't you?
You've got,
No, I got 2.
you're on 6 points for
I'm
that.
on 6, so I've had
Oh, okay.
2s every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 'cause you haven't been-
Yeah.
Cool. So, I need to add on some
Although I
points.
probably should have been on 3. I should have got 3.
No, because you didn't have any in my game.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
'cause
the
Dreadnought was there.
Dreadnought.
So it would have been 2, 2, 3.
Yeah, 2-2-3, so 7.
Yeah.
And I got 2 in for engage at the end of my turn. Domination would have been well with you.
I should have gone domination.
Yeah. You could just been like, I'm not going to kill anyone.
Do you get another 15 points to start your turn?
Yup.
Yeah. It's 5 points off a max in the primary now, isn't it? You got 10, 15, 15.
No, I got 5 on the first turn. On the first turn.
Oh, okay. So you just need 10.
Hmm.
I don't think I can deny you it, unfortunately. Got to make them risky plays because I can't really do that. Jay's done a really, really good job of making sure I can't get on those objectives.
Your army is so like speedy and maneuverable for a marine list because the fact that
Yeah,
you can just jump all
not
over
in the
place.
movement phase, but more so the gating and the deep striking and all that. Can we go on the overhead, please? Thank you. Just so everyone can see what Jay's doing.
So I'm just adding up points.
Go Sagittarium.
Mr. Banner is going to go over there. Eric Banner.
Eric Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Many famous banners. Are the chat saying much? Or they
Chat's pretty quiet at the moment, actually. But yeah,
Oh.
guys, if you've got any questions, please let us know. I'm happy to take your questions whilst these two are, playing,
battling
battling it out.
it out.
You've got. I'm going to leave him there because you've got nothing in deep strike.
No, and obviously it's turn 4 anyway.
If you use Gate of Infinity,
Yes.
can you then spend a CP to deep strike with him free?
No, because it specifically says when using the teleport strike ability.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, that's what I'd be doing all the time, and it'd be amazing. Because I could do one in the movement phase, and then one in the psychic phase. That'd be well cool. It's a bit touch and go over here.
Right then. Righty right thens.
Rightio.
What
What do you think, big man?
I'm gonna shoot. Is it? Do I shoot the Venerati? 1, 2, 3. You can only get on 1. I'm gonna charge over there. So these guys are gonna. So my shield captain is gonna shoot at the strike squad in the building.
Oh no. So what are we saying for them? They're -1 and they get cover, or is
Well,
it just get
it's
plus
just
1?
you just get
I just get my
cover
plus
in
1.
there.
Cool.
So he gets 6 shots. Reroll the 1. Oh, because he's got
I'm gonna bring some dice over here.
the relic, and I'm wounding you on 4s. So that is 5 wounds at -1.
So 3+, 3 die.
Oh,
That's not cricket.
and then I'm going to shoot you with the Sagittarium next to them. 3s. That is 3 wounds at -1.
Into them as well.
Into them as
Oh,
well.
No, right. One's died, so one is left.
One has perished.
One is perished. Oh, I'll take the sergeant out. It just puts him slightly.
Then this unit of Sagittarium here is going to shoot at that unit of your unit of Terminators.
Coolio.
So we roll 1s. And these are -1 to be. No, it's the ones in combat.
It's the
that
ones in
minus-
combat, yeah.
Yeah. I'm wounding you on 3s. I just roll these ones.
And
These are -1, 2 damage.
so 3+. There's a stave in there, and there's some falchions. So
Well, take it
I'll
on
just
the,
do
on
it.
the-
I'll take it on the stave because it won't make it too much of a difference. But I'll
But
roll.
isn't he good?
Well, he's good in combat. So obviously,
Well, he's going to be in
your,
combat.
but
in a
your
minute.
combat's all like here.
Those Sagittarium are going to be putting out 5 attacks each.
But only -1.
-2.
It doesn't make any
It
difference.
doesn't make any difference. All right then.
So,
Oh,
so 1. It's 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
So 1 is on.
Bossing it with a big roll.
So I'll pop it. Where is he? Yeah.
And then the banner will shoot at them.
The Bruce.
2 hits. 1 wound so far. 1 wound at -1.
All good.
Oh, he passes it.
Come on, Come on, you paladins.
Okie dokie. So it is the charge phase.
Yeah.
The Venatari Birdmen are going to charge that strike squad.
Okay. Can't do anything.
That's 10 inches.
Oh,
I'll move those in a second.
big wings.
Then this Sagittarium squad is going to charge that last remaining strike squad man on a 5.
Should do it, I believe.
I am within 6.
Couple of questions here. Simply said, is it possible to reroll all 3 die from psychic channeling with a command reroll?
Yeah, because the wording is you roll 3 dice for your psychic test and then take the 2 highest. So because it's the psychic test you're re-rolling, you would take the 3 dice.
Yeah, nice.
That's what I was going to do earlier.
We've also got another one. Dan said, do you think Games Workshop should make Sisters of Silence a troop choice? And if they do you think they'd need to restrict them? So maybe only 1 unit for every unit of Custodes or something? Yeah, they've done something similar to that before in the past with old the Poxwalkers, haven't they?
Yeah.
And Death Guard.
Cultists.
Could be cool.
Yeah, because there's 3 types, isn't there? So I'd like to see like one maybe troops, and then
Maybe
the,
like
the
elites.
girls with the bolt guns.
Could be cool, yeah.
They're a perfect choice for troops, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then the other 2 stay elites or something.
Yeah,
I think that would work really well, actually.
could be cool.
Then this Sagittarium squad.
Zachary's also said, is the Grey Knight Dreadnought Astral Aim combo something I should be looking at if Mortarians start showing up? I think if you're a Grey Knight, a bit of hammer hand action,
And
bit of
some
fight,
smite.
bit of fight on death, I think you'll do all right in some smites.
Oh.
I don't think you need to worry about a Dreadnought firing indirectly. That is probably your least effective gun against Mortarion.
Yeah, versus Morty, if you're in the tide of +1 smite, you get 4 damage smite versus him. So I would just smite him. I wouldn't sort of bother too much about shooting. Obviously, if he charges a paladin unit, for example, you can use the 2 CP to then make it so you can use the 2 CP to make it so you can fight on death with them anyway. So if you're pumping out 4 damage smites into him and then fighting on death, you should be able to do some good work versus him.
Got a question here as well from Obsec Tactics. Is there a reason you've not been using the combi weapon for that Sagittarium to fire both profiles? If you obviously do, you take a -1 to hit.
I don't think there is a combi version of it. You can fire one mode or the other mode.
No, you can. You
No.
can fire one or both. If you select both,
Yeah.
you take 1 from the hit roll.
Well, that's
But obviously it's 15 inches. I think this is the first time you've got within 15. So you can
Yeah, a
just
lot of
put-
the time their targets haven't been great.
Yeah.
And it's just for speed rolling purposes as well. Like
Yeah.
normally the bolters do everything that you need them to do. Plus I don't want to overkill the Terminators because then my charge gets
Because
difficult.
obviously, if he killed that stave, that would have
Yeah.
taken the charge a bit further.
Then then Trajan's going to go into the Terminators here
Nice.
on a 4, just to there. Because I've planned it
Planned it so.
just so.
Very good.
You haven't got any CP to interrupt, have you?
Obviously, I'll get to fight with this unit last if they are live from Trajan,
Yeah.
but now I've got no command points,
Oakley dokily.
sadly. So yeah, charge there, charge over there as well.
So I'm going to start with the Venerati Tari
And a Tarly Birdman.
into the strike squad. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling the 1. Oh, missed once. That's not average.
That's not cricket.
Wounding on 3s.
And what's the minus on these?
These are -2
So on the strike team.
on the strike team.
5+. They are dead.
Oh dear.
Stop bullying my 1 wounded marine.
Not only I can't pile any further because then I give up my engage.
Yes.
Actually, no. The banner man gets me.
So Ross has said, finally managed to join a live stream, if it's towards the end. Really love your content team. Thank you very much, Ross. And thank you so much for joining us. He said he's also a happy recent convert. That's awesome. So welcome to Vanguard Tactics. Ross has also said, who are you looking forward to beating at No Retreats Legends, and why is it Hellstorm Mikey? Who's Hellstorm Mikey? Don't know who he is.
I know Chapter Master Valrak.
No, don't know. No idea. Anyway, I mean, yeah, sure. We'll go with him. Chapter Master Valric is the one I'm taking down.
He's your rivalry.
Yes.
Rivalry. Like, I'm not going, but that's what I want.
Yes, me versus Valric.
The Stormbird himself.
I haven't got like a rival, which is a problem.
Not
Because I haven't.
If you call someone out like
not
now,
Snuggle Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Hang on a minute. Snuggle Muffin, isn't it?
Snuggle Muffin. Yeah.
Snuggle Muffin.
You have to
Yeah.
get it
aka
right.
Winters.
You have to get it right.
I've played him twice and I've beaten him twice. So
Otherwise, Cat will be on us.
Cat.
Yeah.
Cat did put in the comments
Yeah.
of the no retreat video.
She corrected you. It's Snuggle Muffin, not
Snuggle
Snuggle Bunny.
The thing is, that I've played Winters twice and I've beat him twice, so it's his to win on that one.
So are you calling him out, or
I
what's
could
going on?
do because then we get the best of 5 then.
Give him the wrestling. Give him the wrestling promo in the camera
Yeah.
there. I'm
Or,
calling you out.
Or do I?
Go on, Joe.
I've never
go on.
played Dave as well.
Look into his eye. Look into the camera, and then say, "I'm calling you out."
I'm calling you out,
And who it-
Winters. Snuggle Muffin.
What about Dave? You're not calling him
And
out?
Dave. No, just call him out.
I've never met Dave before, and I love him.
You got to start the YouTube beef. Come on, just call him out.
Dave, I really don't mean this, but I'm calling you out.
Wow, I'm going to tell him.
Why?
To,
Well, hopefully he'll watch this
Yeah.
and see
yeah,
Mr. Coles,
yeah. Please don't hate me.
and he'll go, "Who are you?"
He'll be like, never heard of you. You're like creep that hangs around with Steve.
You're that guy Steve told me to watch out about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hugger.
Yeah, with the
Dan's also said, what is Steve Manning or Maining at Maining at the moment? Sisters or Blood Angels? I actually think the Harlequins were in the lead last time we checked.
So Sisters or Blood Angels? None.
I think
Four.
I think it could be the Harlequin Yanari combo.
Right.
I've got to somehow figure out how to get Drakari on a plane now without it exploding.
Is that the new film?
Well, hopefully we'll be supplied with a magnetic case.
Yeah.
They are so good.
So
for
if any
international
magnetic case sponsors are just out there and want to sponsor the channel, then get in touch.
travel. I had a friend who went to Adepticon, who actually paints for Siege now, and he mailed his army, a magnetic army, over to Adepticon, and it was fine, absolutely fine. So maybe that's an option.
Hmm.
If they lose it, you will be distraught.
I will cry.
You'll be like, no.
So over here,
Yes.
I've got 20 attacks.
Oh.
Are they -1 to wound, that unit?
No, it's this one.
Okay, so I'm hitting you on 2s.
And you're re-rolling ones.
Re-rolling
to hit
ones.
and wound.
To hit and wound. Because the banner gives me +1 attack. I'm wounding you on 3s.
Re-rolling ones. There's another one there.
Oh, you're so generous.
That's okay. Good
That's
sportsmanship and all that.
Use those because I only failed 2.
Eyesight, please. Right.
-2.
So
1 damage each.
4+, but the staves will be. No, it's not 4+. No, it is. Yeah, it is. But the stave doesn't matter.
Having an argument with yourself.
I was just trying to remember it. So the stave's dead.
It's starting to get weird, Jake. You probably need to see
He's
somebody.
tired. He's just like, ooh. So is it? You got 3 up or a 4 up?
Ginger Steve has said,
minus
who makes
Yeah.
magnetic cases? I think there's one called Army Box.
Yeah, there's iBox,
Yeah.
and then there's Tabletop Tyrant as well. They do an amazing one.
It's A case that used to do one.
AK do one, and there's Battle Foam, I think, do one.
Yeah.
And just for everybody, I just lost
1, 2,
2,
3, 4, and then one
and-
with
yeah, so I just
5.
lost 5 Terminators. For everyone
So-
keeping up. So I've only got 1 left in that unit.
5 Terminators to 1 damage knives, essentially.
That was sad.
And then last but not least, the big dog,
Trajan.
Trajan. Oh, he gets an extra attack because of the banner.
Of course he does.
Wounding on 2s, because he's -2 strength. He rerolls 1.
-1 to wound. So
Oh, so wounding you on
on
3s.
3s. So that one. So it'd be
Yeah,
4.
so it's 4, -3.
So 4 up invul because of Sanctuary. 1 fail.
Wow. D3 damage.
Go for it. 2.
2.
Thank the Lord.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm going to put all the attacks into the Terminators.
Okay then.
So we'll start with this unit.
What's your strength?
Strength 8, strength 6.
So I'm going to spend...
Is only 1 CP for your transhuman?
No, it's 2 CP, but it's 1 CP to reduce your strength by 1.
So that would make
I'm gonna-
this guy strength 6.
I'm going to make it...
And these
I'm going to keep my 1 CP in case I need to reroll later.
So Demon Hammer first.
Yeah.
3 hits
Oh,
and 3 wounds.
oh,
Minus
absolutely.
3 damage.
Forward.
And that's 3 damage.
So one's got 1 wound left.
And then 12 attacks on the halberd, and that's because Trajan charged me. So
Oh.
Okay, guys, got a little question for you actually in the chat. Let me know.
Oh.
So, I would like to know
8 of them.
is
Minus 2.
if I was to do a live stream once a week where I go on and just answer any questions, and what I would be able to do is review some lists for you. So you could send them over, and I would give you a couple of things to think about. Obviously, it would be for... we'd have to think up some sort of structure for it using Super Chat or something along those lines. But a way to basically, help out, some people in the chat with list ideas, or maybe some tactic ideas. So yeah, let me know if you would like a live weekly stream Q&A with me. If you'd be interested in that, just pop it in the chat below, and I'll see what I can do.
This is freeze, and this is minus 4
Oh.
because I've got the litany off.
Pass one, fair one.
3 damage.
3 damage.
It is the hammer man.
It is the hammer.
So
man.
you pick up 5 paladins, and I picked up 1 Sagittarius. It is trades. That was awful.
You're trading up, Jake. Don't worry about it,
He's
mate.
doing it,
Yeah, the Sagittarium charged in and killed 5 paladins somehow.
Yeah, 1 unit of Sagittarium in combat
with knives.
killed more Terminators than my elite unit of Terminators into his unit.
So is that the end of your turn?
It is.
It is the end of my turn, yeah.
So you killed 2 units.
So I killed 1,
1, 2.
2. Oh yeah, because I was hoping to kill this turn. So I killed 2 units that turn, so I get 2 points.
Engage.
I get engaged for 2. 2.
2, yeah.
Yep. And we'll find out about grinding them down, because you've killed a unit.
I have, because I killed the Terminators. So currently, I need to get 1 to tie you. So hopefully, Trident. Right, so my turn. I'm not getting anything on the primary again. Last turn will be, can I at least get 1 point on the primary? Very much.
Everything's exploded. Oh no.
Oh dear. Hang on a minute.
Oh,
Whoa,
no.
Whoa.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
What have you done?
Watch my big bald head.
No, you can't see it. I mean, no, you don't have a big bald head, don't you?
Put him on the table.
Oh, Joe.
Oh no.
I didn't see that.
At least his leaves stayed on, I suppose.
Every cloud.
Oh.
Oh, Joe. Let's all take... Oh, is his sword breaking as well?
No, his sword's fine.
Oh dear, guys. Oh dear.
Oh, there it is.
His arms. Yeah.
His arm's fallen off.
We've had a casualty.
I know.
We've had a casualty.
Man down! Man down!
I'll stamp on it
Does
in a
anyone
minute,
know a
don't
good
worry.
super glue doctor?
Yeah, that's why it's so brittle, because Steve keeps on throwing it around all the place. 'Cause he hates it.
I'm going to stamp on it, Joe. Take a hammer to it.
I want to do a whole Custodes Terminator list.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
Right, so nothing at the start of my turn. Now,
Have you still got your while we stand, we fights on the
I
table?
do. I have 1 paladin left, 4 paladins there, and Voltus.
Did you take a morale check for him?
Oh yeah, leadership 9. He's fine.
Because you lost 5? Yeah.
Yeah, he's leadership 9, so he's 2 plus 5 is 7.
Oh, because you lost, yeah.
Yeah.
Maths.
Yeah. So I can. This is where I need to
Win.
scramble in the middle, but obviously at some point. So we still have a turn to do that. So we need to get those strikes moving.
Guys in the chat, I am joking about taking a hammer to the dreadnought, okay? Don't
worry,
it's
everyone.
okay.
It's okay.
It's just my sarcastic sense of humour.
How? So 13 shot.
How? He says.
Right. I've got an idea.
But I'm glad to see everyone's keen for me to do my lives again. That could be cool. I'm keen to do it. And I'll bring a little topic to the table each week. We'll discuss some sort of element. And then, yeah, I can maybe introduce a way to analyse people's lists to give you a little bit of feedback. I'll put it up on the YouTube community, which I really need to start learning more how to use, so I can notify you guys when that stream will be happening. If we get a good turnout and good views, then I'll do it each week.
So it's just your deployment zone. have to be 6 and 2.
Oh, so I can go there.
You can go on to that one, yeah.
Obviously, I can't scramble that unit. I've got an idea. Whether that idea works is
Why don't you Gate of Infinity,
that's what I was
The
going to
last
do on the strike
squad.
squad here.
but into a safe place?
But that's what I was going to do. I was either going to go here because
That's not a
that's
safe
out
place.
of the Venatari range. Obviously, you
But
can't
there's
see me.
2 Sagittarium
Oh
right
yeah, yeah. So that's why I was thinking. Go
you-
here.
there. Yeah, because if you go up here,
That's in your deployment zone.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah,
if I go here, this is not in your deployment zone. And then in my turn 5, if I can kill all this, this won't be in range, that won't be in range. And then I can just move 6 inches to here, claim that objective, and then scramble.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to do it. So I'm actually going to start with Voldus. He is going to do plus. So I gain a command point. He's going to try and give me another command point. That is off.
Oh, absolutely not, is it?
So yeah.
So yeah, cool.
So you got 2 CPs now?
Yeah. I can shoot, moving, then gate, can't I? So I can use the spell to shoot and move, and then I can gate.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, gain CP, so I'm on TCP. I'll do -1 to wound on this unit, just in case it goes a bit sour with Trajan. That's off. And then I will shoot, move, the strikes.
Oh, very nice.
Or should I just smite? Just trying to think what would actually be better. They're not in range.
It's a shame they're not in range because if you chipped him off, you could
Yeah.
gate onto that objective.
That's what I was also thinking.
And then you could string out that unit over 2 objectives. Oh, that'd be a bold move.
Yeah, that's what.
That's a big move.
So why can't they do it?
Because he's not. That one's not in 24.
Oh,
Oh, actually, I've got an idea.
go
Yeah,
on.
no, I will do it. I'll shoot move them.
Oh, is it-
I will CP reroll it because this is really. Yeah, so that's off on a 7.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't care who I'm shooting. I'll just shoot these guys. One of them's got a wound left. So
Wow. He doesn't care.
2,
Doesn't care.
3s, 5s, none.
None.
Move the unit 6.
Yeah. But what does it all mean?
Oh no, they're closer.
There's a confused man right
I can't
there.
see them now, can I? If I do it from this guy.
Yeah, but that guy doesn't have a model within 3, so it doesn't matter.
No, but smiting him.
Yeah, so
obviously-
just make sure you can't see that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Don't you pick a model to cast it from anyway?
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying is if I pick this guy,
Yeah.
he can't see them.
Cool.
Can't see them,
Yeah.
so I can smite him and then I can gate onto that.
Perfect.
Cool. Let's do that. Gate, smite.
Yep. Oh, gee.
And I can't,
Just re-roll it.
Re-roll it.
Re-roll
This
it.
has been
Re-roll
ridiculous.
it.
Yeah.
You're gonna re-roll it.
there we go.
God.
Right.
This has been literally the worst game for dice I've ever seen in my
So-
life.
So 2 mortal wounds on him. If you passed them both, that would have been so.
Steve would have forced me to re-roll it.
And then I'll
it
gate.
wouldn't have
with-
been the only dreadnought smash today.
And then I'll gate with the chaplain's unit. Oh, from the chaplain, sorry.
Yeah.
That is pretty much off no matter what. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a CP,
Oh, so you
and
need
on
a
a 4
10.
plus, I turn it off.
Oh, God. Wait, who do you have? Oh, don't worry, there's no
Yeah.
guys there.
Oh.
Yes, it finally didn't work.
Finally didn't
And then
work.
I'll go.
Over 2 objectives.
Yeah.
Take them both. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, this is some tactical play.
Right.
He waits till turn 4, but he's. he's
well,
getting out-
if it happened there sooner, that may have been able to happen.
He's getting out the big plays. End of the game.
And then, right, coming back over here.
Ginger Steves, can we make Jake and Joe play a game where they roll each other's dice? Well, they're actually using the same dice.
Right.
It's funsies. It's all fair.
Sanctuary.
It's all-
Sanctuary onto them.
Oh,
Actually.
I don't know how it's fair because it doesn't seem to be fair, but it should be
I
fair.
whisper to the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cover them
Yeah,
in,
sanctuary into them just in case something happens.
cover them in sugar and flowers.
Oh, it's just perils. It's just
No, I didn't
failed
fail
it
one
again.
or two. I failed sanctuary at least.
How is this even happening?
Smite.
Yeah.
Smite into them.
Yeah.
That's off. So 2 mortal wounds into the Sagittarium.
OBSEC Tactics is said to you, by the way, you can only turn off a stratagem if it's targeted a unit. You wouldn't be able to use that stratagem.
They have got another stratagem to turn off psychic powers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hooray! And then I will. Trajan's got a 3-up involved, doesn't he?
He does.
So I'll smite with that unit there because I'm not. Yeah, so 2 more mortal wounds.
He takes 1. He is down to 6.
He's got 7 wounds.
He's got 7 wounds.
Well,
I've
that's
just popped
quite
my hip
good.
like an old man. It really
Shooting phase. I don't think there was any. No, because they can't shoot. Yep. So charging. Joe.
I haven't got any CP to Overwatch.
Cool. So Voldus into the Sagittarium. He rolls a double 1, but luckily he is in. They're already in combat. So that's it. So Voldus will go first.
Come on, Voldus.
Oh no, Spark of Divinity is that I have to stop it like a psychic power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's 2s, rerolling 1s from Voldus. Thank you.
Oh, I'm going to heroically intervene him into the termination.
That's okay. I had a feeling. 2s. Yeah, 2. So 6 at -3 onto the
Sagittarium.
please.
6 at -3, you say?
Very much.
Cool. I'm going to fail 5 of those.
Three damage each on Voldus,
Oh.
so they're all dead.
Voldus, you hero. Right, Jake wins the game because of a heroic moment.
Voldus will slip in there, so
Was-
then he's hidden.
We're so narrative today.
So narrative. I love being so narrative. And then, because I haven't got any other charges, you will get to fight here with Evie or Banner.
Both
or
of them.
Voldus. I've got -1 to wound off. I don't have I don't have +1 involved.
Okay. So
Psychic phase didn't really happen this go.
It did. Just was all ones.
yeah.
So Trajan's going to go first on the unit. And -1 to wound, yeah?
Yeah.
So 3. So that's 6 invulnerable saves.
Wow.
So 5 up.
Just wow.
Oh.
Yes!
So
Failed
one was on 1 wound.
So
Yes.
one dies.
Now,
then-
give that guy a good pumping
No,
now,
because
Jake.
my banner guys get to attacks now.
No,
No, it's you go, I go.
alternate.
And I'm going to fight the banner.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have heroically intervened.
Yeah. So, hammer.
Oh, Jake seems to have waited until now to actually pick up his rolls.
I mean, he still can't roll.
1 wound on the... No wounds
No.
on the banner.
He literally can't roll.
Can't roll. What's wrong with me?
So now do I get...
What's wrong with my hands?
No, I still got my halberd.
Okay.
You wait, sir. This is my time to shine.
Come on, Jake.
Come
you
on,
can
you
do
Jakes.
it.
I'm doing this for us everywhere. Freeze. 4 wounds, -3 onto the banner.
All ones, please, Joe. Come
Go the
on.
ball.
I failed 1.
It's a big D3. It's a free.
Down to 2. Then he gets 5 attacks on the unit. All hit.
Oh, look, he picks mum.
It doesn't matter, just you're probably
So
going to
now
wound.
so I would be
Winning
winning
on
on 3, so
threes,
now I'm winning on 4s. Reroll the 1.
So 3.
That's 3 wounds on your invuln.
3 fail. So how much damage? D3.
Yeah, T3. So
So 1 at a time
so first one
is on
yeah,
1. So
is what I was on, so the next one kills him.
that kills him.
And then the last one is 2.
It's on a 1. Oh, dear.
And that is the end of my game.
Oh, dear.
I will get engage. For 2.
And you killed 2 units, so you stopped me from getting
Yeah.
um,
Grind.
grind them down.
And then your turn 5.
My turn 5. So I'm currently holding 1, 2, 3. I'm not holding more.
That's
So
I think
it-
10 maxes
so
you
it's
anyway.
just 10, yeah.
Yeah, you've maxed it.
10 max anyway. Go for it, big dog. Twist the knife, get the shirts, do what the people want.
So I could leave Trajan in combat.
Yeah.
probably will.
Obviously, I will get to fight first.
Because the other option, I do the safe play.
And you.
And I pull
Bob him
Trajan back to there. Make sure you can't steal that objective at the end. And he's going to fall back 6 to there. Ooh.
Oh.
He's just out. But you're going to have to go past him to deal with him. Well, actually, no. He's going to stand.
How many engaged points do you get then? 2.
Team.
So you
You
go.
stand there.
So you go up to 9.
That's what I mean.
now.
I'm going to
Stand out of it.
stand at heroic intervention, but stand in the middle, so you can't
I can't go through him. I got
can't
it.
go through. Then so they can move 12.
How many,
Those are
point-
all characters there.
how many
aren't they?
points you want for engage?
He's a paladin there. That
Jake, you on 9 or 7 for engage?
7. No. 3. 2, 2, 7. 3, 2, 2. He's been a thinker.
How many points have I got?
I mean,
on?
I would just describe it as something else rather than a thinker.
A whiffer on the dice front.
How many points have I got on Abhor the Witch?
5.
Really?
Well, I don't know. You tell me
Yeah.
if you
Oh
killed.
no! Oh no! Yeah, it's just strikes teams. You're about to get loads.
And 1 character, isn't it?
Yeah, and 1 character.
So 6.
5 strike teams and 1 character, so 8.
He was there.
Orkman. Dive.
It's got 1 CP at the start of this turn, haven't I?
I still got a CP.
Did you advance those birdmen?
No.
You gonna?
No, because if I advance, I can't shoot.
Right.
But I am in range of all 3 of, well, that last paladin and those characters.
Right.
All I have to do is kill that paladin, and I knock 5 points off of Jake. And then
I've got 1 CP. I don't know what I'll use that 1 CP on, but I have it. It's mine.
So at this point, Joe,
Mhm.
you're. So if we're at a tournament, right?
yeah,
You've won the game.
Yeah, you've
So-
100% won.
You don't want to waste any time denying him points.
Well,
'Cause
no,
you-
but-
at this stage, you don't care what he scores.
no.
You want to push, if we're in a tournament, as many points as you possibly can. So just get your engage. And, you want to make sure that you can just score all of the points that you can for a bore and grind and all those different
Well, that's what I'm
options.
going to do, because if I kill that 1 paladin,
Yeah.
I get 1 point for a boar,
Yeah.
And a grind.
and I get a
Potential.
point for grind, potentially.
You're not
I'm
maxed
tempted,
out
actually, I'm going to leave Big Dog
in combat.
in combat.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
just
was
want
gonna
to.
say.
At this point, you want to score as many points as you possibly can.
I will get to fight first, though, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
too much.
it's fine. Actually, I'm going to leave them both in combat because you might kill both, or one might
That'd
be
be
alive.
cool.
to pick up
But
the
it
rest.
doesn't matter whether you do lose any or not. So you literally just want to go for the throat.
So, into the shooting phase, I've got 1 CP. Boom.
I've also got 1 CP.
The Sagittarium here are going to shoot at that unit of. Actually, no, I guess.
Can the Guardians see first?
I don't think anything.
Yeah, these Guardians
Oh,
can
the
see.
strike team.
So they need to go first because that's
so-
their only
So
option.
3 shots with them, with their guns, 3 hits, 2 wounds, -1.
Both fine. Double
Both
6.
fine.
Oh, we've seen it. There we go. Look.
And now the
Yeah,
Sagittarius
now the Sagittarius.
go with both profiles.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna go because I hit on 3s then,
Yeah.
so I've already missed. I would have already missed with 2,
Mm.
and I wounded 4 times there.
-2.
-1.
-1. 2 die. Gotta take one off the objective. I can just make the charge harder.
Going to spend this CP so the pistol guys shoot double the amount of shots.
Okay.
So I'm going to put one guy into...
How much damage are they?
They are strength 6 minus 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to put...
Yeah, declare all the shots and then I can use the strat.
So I'm going to put 2 guys into that last remaining paladin. I definitely want him dead. And then I'm going to put... Is anyone over there taking any wounds?
No.
What's Voldus's invuln?
4+.
It's 4+.
Yeah.
He's got 6 wounds.
He's got Iron Halo, 4+.
2. And then I'm going to put the rest into him. Because he's got the same invulnerable save as everyone else there.
Not the Paladin.
Not the Paladin, but I'm putting 2 guys into the Paladin, and the other 3 are going into Voldus.
Cool. Sorry.
No, you go.
I'll spend 1 CP to make your damage -1 versus the Paladin, because he's the unit I care about more.
Okay.
For my side of things, just for,
So this versus the Paladin. I've missed once. And I'm wounding on 3s. That is 6.
There's a 2 in there.
5. It's 5. You had a 2.
5, yeah. 5 invulnerable.
So 3, so that does kill him.
Yeah.
I don't have any CP.
It was a good attempt, though.
It was a good attempt,
Yeah.
because it meant he just killed me rather than actually killing me. So I lose 5 points.
And this is versus Voldus.
And Joe gains point. Can he see me?
Oh, no, it's not. I can't see Voldus there,
Yeah.
can I?
Do you want to just put him on the chat?
I'll put it on the chaplain
Yeah.
then, if that's
Cool.
all right
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
It's that many saves on the chaplain.
-2.
So it's 4 up.
4 up.
Oh,
He's dead as well.
and that's a character.
That is a character.
Oh no.
What has happened? Right.
So combat, I'm going to see if the Sagittarium can make
Oh
it
no. Yeah, sorry.
over here. So I am like millimeters over 10. So I need a 10-inch charge. No. I spent my CP. So it's straight into
Straight in.
the combat.
I'm pretty happy that Trajan's probably going to pick them up, so I just want to try and kill at least to get the grind. Well, you've already killed 2 units, haven't you? Yeah, I'm more likely going to kill the banner.
Yeah.
So I'll put him into banner. The hammer, freeze, 2 hits.
Yep.
Freeze, 1 wound, -3.
4 up. Come on, Banner Man.
And
Oh,
3 damage, so he's dead. Cool.
So, big dog now.
Big dog.
He's only got 5 attacks now.
He does.
He's got a Misericordia.
Just roll your 5 dice.
No, I'm
Joe.
gonna do.
You smash him, mate.
I'm not. I am -1 wound still. Other than that,
So, 5 hits,
freeze.
3s, 4 wounds on your invuln.
I fell 2.
So the first one kills 1,
Yep. Because
and then the second one does 1 damage.
So that will
'Cause
put.
the reason I wanted to go with the Misericordia
Mm-hmm.
is that if I could have taken off that 1 wound,
Yeah.
so the Misericordia hits, wounds on a 4. No.
Cool. If it was that, I would
Yeah.
have taken off the 1 wound and let you roll
Yeah.
everything.
So that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Are you going to pile in with?
So you got your engage for
Engage, let's
2
fire.
points.
So I'm engaged for 2.
Yep.
So I killed. How many squads then? So I killed.
2.
So I killed 2 units. 1 was a normal unit, so I get 1 point, and I killed a character, so that's 3
3.
points.
Yep.
I got 4.
So you finished on 12 points for a Ball the Witch.
That's nice. And then
Right. So my
Engage,
turn.
you finished on 11.
it's not bad.
And grind, are you going to get the grind this turn?
I've killed 2, so Jake only has to kill 2 units. This time.
I only got to kill 1 because I killed the banner.
Oh yeah, you got to kill 1
Yeah.
thing.
So I'm just going to give it a go. Right. So I gain a CP. So obviously I score at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
I've actually got no gate. Oh no, I do. I've got them.
They're fine where they are at the moment, really.
Can they string out and hold 2 objectives? because that'd be massive if you can. Well, actually,
I
Jake,
can't, but I can gate
Jake,
and
hang on a
get
minute.
Scrambler.
Jake still holds that one because those
Yeah.
Sagittarium haven't took him off him. So
So I'm
currently,
tempted to gate here.
Jake is holding 1, 2, 3 objectives at the moment.
Well, I've got an idea, so I'm going to run Voldus.
In Joe, you're currently holding 1, 2,
So 1, 2,
3.
3.
Well, I've got an idea, so I just want to try it, if it works.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run Voldus. I'll take that off you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's 15 now.
I'm on 15.
Yeah.
You'll get 15
Oh,
points
cool.
for it then.
All right, then I don't need to do the other thing.
So all you have to do... Cause
Well, I'm now going to gate them or move them so I can scramble.
I think they're already in no man's land.
Yeah.
So all they have to
Are
do is
they?
scramble there.
Oh, okay, they'll just scramble there then.
Yeah, so that gives you 10.
I've moved them round, and now I'm about to smite Trajan.
God, look at Jake scoring all these points.
So, yeah, but only took to the very last turn.
And you just need to get an engage.
Uh,
Have you got gate in your list still?
no, he's
Can you
dead.
swap out a power?
Well, no, so they're over there.
Well, I've got gate on the strikes. So if I keep the brother captain
Now
here...
remember,
Oh, actually, he was here.
yeah, keep him there.
Well, I could...
What's he even doing anyway? He's
Well, I
literally.
was
No,
tempted
Voldus
to
is getting you that corner anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
but what I'm saying is, if I was going to see if I could move him here, stay on the clasp of this zone, and then smite Trajan.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, which I can't.
Can't you...
I tell you, I
can't
don't
you
think there's any
shoot,
way of seeing-
move... You move, shoot, move.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah,
smite.
but then I don't have engage. That's the point.
That's the thing, yes.
Yeah. So
You also you want to fall back at this point, Jake.
yeah, I want to fall back, but the paladin can't smite, but it's all right. 'cause
You want
Trajan-
to fall back because basically that's worth 5 points to you, even
Yeah.
though you're giving away a grind. Stay outside of heroic intervention range,
Yeah.
please.
There we go.
Then
can't
because
throw
he's worth 5 points to you, so you don't care how many points Joe thinks because you've lost. But if you're in a tournament, you need to
Yeah,
play
it's
for
just
points.
getting all the points in it.
Yeah.
Right, so scramble there, so I'll get 10, because they're not going to do anything else. And then I'll just, just to complete the turn, I'll do, actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? I'll just smite with Voldus for fun. Okay, you take 2 more wounds on Trajan.
And Trajan will ignore them on a double 6.
And that is how the game
Oh,
ends.
it's a 6 and a 5.
So-
Damn it.
Nearly.
And that is that. So at the end of my turn, I'll score 15 points.
Okay, I'm just gonna add them all up.
And
then
10 for scramblers.
And I get 3 points for
Oh, that's why I was
for
doing
grind.
it.
That's why you stayed in combat.
No, yeah, but that's you don't.
But then
wanna
you
do-
can take 5 off me.
exactly
It doesn't
because
work, because you fight first.
exactly.
Oh,
What I was trying to do, the whole thing I was trying to do here, is stay engaged and smite him off.
Yeah.
But obviously, by you just rolling that 6, that's just made it irrelevant. So.
You always want to play the safe game when it's points. Okay, so Joe, you're going to get another 3 points, taking you up to 87.
Woo! Chucking a Ric Flair.
Woo!
Hang on a minute. 2 seconds, guys. Give us 2 seconds.
Remember the hobby point.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, the camera's died.
I can do the camera if you want.
It's alright.
Oh, the speedy battery.
Look at that. Like a F1 car changing its wheels.
Like a
Stephen Box, he's done it again.
like a fox.
Like a hero. Look at that. And now he can't get the headphones back on. There we go.
I hate these headphones.
Oh, bless.
There we go. There
I'll
we
take them off your hands. They fit perfectly on my head.
go. Yeah, they really hurt my head. Anyway, guys, there we have it.
Yeah. What's the score?
What's the scores on the doors?
So the final score is 87-54.
Oh, well,
Well done.
at least well, I got a 25 point swing in the last.
You got to us at end of the game, turn 4, turn
Yeah.
5.
That was.
You were like, cool. I'm gonna throw out all the tactics now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump on that. I'm gonna get over here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Jake.
I'm going to give him this.
Yes.
Right.
Can
Joe,
everybody please give Joe in the chat a huge
come
round
on.
of applause?
Joe has done it. He earns this.
He's done it.
This is my gift to you.
Thank you.
I wouldn't. We can't check. We'll fist bump. There we go.
I'll take
that.
that. And then stuff falls from the sky, balloons and confetti.
But I want to say, Joe, obviously you did play that really well. In terms of what I could do, how you Like, obviously, a lot of people say, like, oh, turn one, moving on to the objectives made a massive deal. But I don't actually see it as that. I more see it as you had the wherewithal, the ideas to be able to go, like, right, I'm going to sit here so you can't go within 3 if I deep strike. I'm going to sit here so you can't do this. I'm going to sit here so you can't do this. So you basically just countered the whole game plan, you know. So, like, turn one, moving on to objectives, yeah, that could be a really big thing. But you needed those tactics as well to be able to deny me them.
Joe, you played that.
You played that so well.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
You looked at every single defensive trait you had, heroic intervention, you know, using to block out the the zones. That was an absolute masterclass in how
really
to use
good.
Custodes. So Joe, you absolutely crushed it. And watching you play, like, was a pleasure because you really brought it today with the Custodes. You've used the list, you used the mobility where you needed it, the Sagittarum, reaching forward, reaching back, just handling that corner for you. You played it so well.
There was nothing I could, and it wasn't even down to, like, you know, whatever people want to say about matchups. It wasn't even down to that. It was literally just what you did.
Don't get me wrong, Jake's dice were atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but take that out of the
Because
equation.
Joe, even on average dice, the difference in dice makes this maybe
Maybe like a 60 something.
maybe like 65. It does not take anything away from Joe absolutely crushing this game.
Yeah.
You know, Jake, for you, like, it's one of those things that I think in this matchup potentially you could have played a little bit more aggressive. I think you, with those paladins, it's analysing that Joe's shooting doesn't hurt them. Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I think you spent potentially with the paladins. I think you overestimated Joe's shooting, and this comes down to a little bit of experience. I think when you're playing it, Joe did all the damage in combat, so I would have potentially with those paladins put them on the front line.
Yeah, and move.
And then use them in a way to go, where's Joe weak? Because you have mobility on your side, right? And that's where you need to go, okay, he's got one unit of Sagittarium over there. I'm hitting that so hard. I'm going to get rid of them because then his Terminators that were on the table on the other side, you don't care.
I think, personally, a massive point of the game was that Tanglefoot here.
That was huge, yeah.
Because my whole game plan was I go into them, I kill them, I then take you, you know, you have to fight me here so the Terminators can't go that way. And, like, and then that one thing just absolutely, like, when I, you know, like, blah, 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 you know, forgot you had it, whatever, but still that whole thing was quite big.
You did have a great, like, game plan. I think, can one unit gate another unit?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I say, because I mean, if you gate the Terminate, because obviously, because the Custodes can't cover loads of space. If you just gone, cool, here's my big unit of Terminators, and you've only got a Custodian guard squad.
Yeah, I did try to do that, but again, with how you were screening, it was so precise that I just couldn't.
No, I probably might back quickly.
Yeah.
So I've just put this to the overhead cam because when you're deploying an army on this deployment zone, so you need to remember that the deployment is on a...
Just put it in your back pocket.
I'll go put the headphones on.
Yeah, just to make sure it's not...
Make sure you're not destroying people's ears.
Okay, so when you are playing on any sort of deployment, you want to look at... So the deployment edge goes down here, right?
Yeah. So that was, well,
this is your deployment line. When you're deploying your army, when it comes to this type of mission, you need to think about what are your options to change the game state, yeah? And for you, you can start off with a couple of unit of strikes that you don't really need to bait out what Joe's... Because the strikes have got great mobilities. You're like, cool, I'll put a unit there, I'll put a unit over here, right?
yeah, like I had.
Like you had.
Yeah.
Joe's now, because Joe's got fewer drops, he has to start to play his hand a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when you realise Joe's stacking his characters one way, yeah,
Yeah.
you then go, cool, Paladin's here.
Yeah.
Because what you want to be doing is forcing yourself. This is the easy side to attack into.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's creating that more distance. You've got more buildings between you, whereas Joe wants to have the shortest distance between his deployment zone and yours.
Yeah.
And it is from that corner
It's
where
this
you
corner
are
here to that
to there.
corner here,
Exactly,
yeah.
because he's the foot infantry. So again, what you need to look at is you need to kind of predict this game plan and go,
Yeah.
he wants to attack into there, so I want to do exactly the opposite. Yeah? So you go over here, all of a sudden there's just that one unit. Joe probably cannot afford to play so aggressive like he did with this unit, because then all of a sudden the Paladin just wiped them off the table.
I think,
the strike team then can gate over. If
Yeah.
he does play aggressive, the strike teams gate
Swap
over
with the
and they hold that position.
Yeah.
So now you've controlled this table. The only thing Joe would have had with those other custodian guard, you've got 2 objectives here and your own one.
Yeah.
But I think, again, it's just analysing who's the bigger bully.
Yeah.
And the paladins are good, but I think we need to just look at it and go, how do we switch up the gameplay? Like, as an Eldar player, I'm always looking to, what do we call it the other day, Joe? The Kansas Shuffle. Yeah?
The Kansas City Shuffle.
The Kansas City Shuffle. So what we're trying to do with that is look at the table and go, how do I change the deployment zone? So I'm going to deploy my army here. I'm going to use gate. I'm going to keep using my deep strikes. And then actually what I'm going to do, as Joe no doubt will walk this way, great. I'm going to attack into this position over here. Yeah. Take them units off of there. All of a sudden, Joe's wasted not only 1 turn to come this way, but he's never going to make it 2 here. And you only need this unit of strike teams, you know, to literally move in advance, whatever it might be, stay over here, because you just don't want to give him any charges, right?
I think as well, like, obviously, turn 1, I moved the unit out, I shot it, and instead of moving back, I should have just moved over here. Because I could have hidden behind this, because we said that you can't shoot me from behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I get, but either way, I'm still moving
with a few heavy bolter shots at -1 into paladins, he doesn't do anything.
And instead of maybe buffing this unit that didn't really need it, that turn. Well, no, I did. Sorry, I buffed this unit turn 1, and then just made that a threat of -1 the wound.
It's about deploying and shifting. I would have deployed all 20 paladins right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you've seen he's played his hand, you know he wants to attack into this position.
I can gate
everything
one
goes over here. Yeah. Your strikes are over there. Cool.
Yeah.
A character at the backfield, the one that's least valuable.
Yeah. I still think, obviously, like, you know, the screening. Like, I did not expect an army with not many models to be able to screen me as well as you did.
Yeah.
That was a really big shock to the system. Like, I expected to come into this game and be like, I can 3-inch on that one, 9-inch here, 9-inch here, and then I was like, then when I looked after your turn 1, I was like,
there's no
well, I can't. That's bad.
Like, Joe absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, I think that was, like you said, a masterclass in how to position and move.
Because you were just sort of stuck with.
I stayed here too long. Like you said, I should have just pushed. I should have put them away. Pushed, basically forced you either to come over there, which you couldn't have because of how slow you are. Because I should have seen your army was here and gone, right, I'm going to deploy over here. Yep. Obviously, in deployment, what you guys didn't get to see is obviously I put the paladins down and Joe put that. So maybe I should have even maybe put another unit of strikes on the table, use them to bait out the drops.
Exactly.
And then put them over there. But we were going to put an extra unit on the table, but we had a last minute think, but admittedly they were never going to go where we said that
It was about the sequence of it?
Yeah, it was more about the sequence. So
you start with your chaffy unit. So if it was me, I'm looking at Joe's drops, and he's got the Sisters of Silence, which are probably his worst drop, okay?
Which killed someone.
So what I would be doing is looking at going, all right, I'm going to put 3 units down, unit of strikes over here, because they can easily just walk to there and they get you an engage.
Yeah, so they can just have a waddle.
That's how simple that is to get you an engage.
And also I knew that by putting them there, you couldn't shoot them turn 1 as well, because obviously we were talking about
this unit is already getting you an engage, so they don't need to move. This unit needs to be within 9 inches so that they can just move and get that objective for you.
9 inches, because 6 to move, 3 for objective capturing.
Your characters can literally stay within 3 there.
Yeah. And
so that they'll never be the closest, because they're within 3 of a unit that literally won't be shot. They can all stay within whoever your other character is, Voldus.
Oh, he's over it.
Yeah.
Matey.
So now all of a sudden you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops.
7. There should be another character. The banner as well.
And the banner, 7 drops right there. Then all of a sudden Joe's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
8 drops.
So then I can just put my paladins wherever.
Now the paladins go down, yeah?
Yeah, I think obviously deployment, like you said, a big part of that, but also, you know, that ability. I think as well, it shows also how adapting your game plan mid-game is such a big deal, because it was only about turn 4 I actually managed to get a game plan to adapt.
Yeah.
Rather than...
You were stuck there.
You basically,
fight yourself out of it.
You shocked me in there, and then it took me a few turns to realise, actually, if I'm looking at this properly, like I was saying, with obviously shoot, move, smite, gate over there, you know, like I managed to get the ball rolling eventually, but I just didn't have it soon enough.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
think that's a really big deal.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away from, I think, what Joe
No, Joe
has done
Joe
here.
literally, like, Joe played a perfect game,
Yeah.
and any opportunity that you messed up,
Yeah,
he was just striking every
and
time.
that is the sign of obviously a good player, is to be able to look at a situation, not only play well himself, but also to be able to punish his opponent's mistakes. Like literally, I made like that bit of mistake, and it turned from that to that. You know, and or if they're on the overhead, that to that.
Your mistaken deployment, then Joe just went, cool, gotcha.
Yeah. And it just barreled, and
Yeah,
it just
absolutely.
spiraled, and then I just was here for
You
too
couldn't get out
long.
of it,
and,
yeah.
You know,
And often games are lost in the deployment phase, and I think this game probably was.
yeah.
Regardless of dice and everything else.
Like, take the dice out of it, like we said, I think it only made a few points of difference.
So hopefully guys in the chat enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Got any questions? Yeah?
Did they enjoy the old tactical on deployment? Let me know if you found that valuable. If you do, then I'll do more of that sort of stuff. If you don't, then I won't.
No, I think it's good. I think that was really good. I think on the streams we don't talk about the deployment enough. Because obviously,
Yeah.
as you guys know, we do it all off the camera. 'Cause
VTTV.
yeah, that's where the VTTV side of it comes in.
So we go over how to deploy armies
Yeah.
in factions specifically on VTTV, and also the and also on the academy as well. So that's where we put most of our sort of 40k related content when it comes to the Tactica stuff. And we obviously like for you guys, just so this doesn't drag out too long. But I thought this was a really good, interesting thing to pick up on. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, Joe. Well done.
Come show
Thank
them
you.
your trophy.
He's on the desk.
I'm on the
That's
desk now.
Joe's now.
Yeah.
So next week it is me versus Jake. I'm taking the 90s Craft World list,
And I am taking the Ultramarines.
the
again.
Ultras. So we'll see what happens.
It's 1990 all over again.
Yeah, love it. Anyway, guys, take care and we'll see you soon.